Hey, what is up, guys? Steve here, and it is time to start another stream. Today we have a different Pokemon. I'll go ahead and let Speed explain.
All right, so Steve and I have been trying to look up for a half hour yesterday how to pronounce this thing, and it's a Cufant, like rhymes with elephant. Cufant. All right, yeah, that's what we're running today. It's a first stage steel type. Its stats are somewhat okay. They're a lot better than Ralts. We're still slow though, but our attack stat is 80. Our HP and defense are high, so we'll be somewhat physically bulky, which is kind I don't really know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, Joe, to like. I don't know if it's better to be defensive or special defensive. I guess for red, probably special defense is better. But I think the rest of the game, physical defense is probably going to be better. But
Eh,
I don't think it'll be that bad.
Hands down, no doubt, special defense is better. There's a reason why if you get even Amnesia, a bad Pokemon can beat Red.
Yep. Too bad this thing didn't get it, although Slugma certainly does.
Yeah, well, that one would probably need it the whole entire run. um, so yeah, this Pokemon got a very weird moveset, but to be fair, did anybody expect Steel type to be straightforward?
Not really, no. Most of the steel types in this game aren't really used for their steel moves. Like, do you use... do you even use Steel Wing with Skarmory? I guess for
I
some
don't
fights, but...
know. I do know there's one mandatory steel move that you do use in Gen 2.
Wait, don't tell me. I don't know what it is.
I'll give you a hint. It's in the Scizor run.
Metal Claw?
Yeah. So you literally can't beat Morty until you hit level 30 and get Mega Claw or Metal Claw. It is like the only way you can really defeat Morty. Like outside of Metal Claw, you can't really deal very much damage unless, of course, you're the kind of guy who changes uh hidden power.
Yep. What, you're not going to use a 70 power special Hidden Power Dark with our low special attack?
No, probably not.
I think Ralts I used Hidden Power Dark. Actually, no, I think I used Psybeam. I don't remember what it was. I know one of the things we did recently I used it. Oh, it was Larvesta. Larvesta used it. Well, I guess I should set an over-under before I forget. Better do it to the shorts the shorts chat too. What time will I beat Red
Oh,
at?
right,
I'm gonna put the under at
right.
120, I think, which is relatively high for an over-under.
Give me a second. I am going
One.
to. All right, done. All right. I didn't have either of the two chats open. My left monitor is actually on the Browns Steelers game. I'm sure I've mentioned it many times. I'm a fan of both teams. So, like, this is the game I don't want to skip, but unfortunately, I'm the kind of guy who doesn't look at the schedule and makes commitments to streams over football games and then can't get out of them.
Yep. I mean, you have 4 monitors, right?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, if you take a look at all the monitors, they're all used. Used.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
even if you like take a look, here's my top monitor. It's got the move set and the two streams chats. My left monitor's got the game. The middle monitor's got
Oh my god.
Pokemon, and the right monitor has got Discord, the music, and
Okay. I don't
oh
think you
wow.
need Discord and the music up. You could probably minimize
To be
those.
fair, this is blocking the right monitor, so I can't really see it very much. So I don't use the right monitor very much. I usually have the thing that don't care to see on the right monitor, but stuff I'd like to have open.
Yep.
I haven't ever used it yet, but I figured it was probably valuable to have the music open on the right monitor so that way I could pause the music at will.
Oh, makes sense. All right, so I guess we'll get started. I'm gonna go live on the
Oh,
vertical.
right. Right. All right. And give a tiny intro on the vertical.
All right. Make sure you press
Uh,
the go live button if you need to.
I already clicked live. All right, hello everybody on Vertical. If you are joining us, we are playing Cufant or Cufant on Generation 2. We have moved the move set and all of that back from Generation 9. This is us playing Generation 2 using it. You've missed our intro, but that is okay. If you really care that much, you can check it out on the horizontal stream.
Yep.
Anyways, we are ready to get started.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Always clicking B at the very beginning of the run.
Also, this is a pretty
Oh.
good sprite. I didn't make it, though.
That front sprite was like, I thought it was professional. Holy.
Probably was. Name it Elephant. You know what? Just because you asked, I'll do it. Elephant.
That's not good. I have the route stuff on my screen. I know you sent me, and I know I downloaded all of it. So I'm guessing what ended up happening is I'm gonna go ahead and pause here, and I am going to reload the mapper.
Dude, you've done this
sure I
before.
opened all of them. I'm pretty sure I opened the mapper and all of that before downloading it.
Yeah, I've mentioned you've done this before.
Yeah, well, you know,
It's fine. We all make mistakes.
when you do something the same way every single time.
Yeah, makes sense. I mean, I
Make the
remember there
same
was
mistake.
I remember there was a time
Okay.
where you refreshed the mapper and the overlay before every run, no matter what happened.
All right,
You just did it all the
time
time.
in. All right, I'm back in. Oh
Yep.
boy, the Cufant sprite
Looks really good.
is really. Oh no, I'm at the was it my overlay sprite is really really big.
Oh, big elephant.
I think it makes the Pokemon actually look like it's not a first form Pokemon.
I just one-shot Chikorita with Fissure.
Congrats.
For those of you
Very
wondering
smart.
why we have Fissure, that was our choice of egg move. It was a tough call between Fissure and Curse, but Steve wanted Fissure over Curse just because we would have no other good move for Jasmine besides spamming Dig, which really is not good for Steelix, because that thing is defensive as heck.
And to be fair, I don't really think any of the choices were very good.
What? You mean you didn't want Whirlwind?
Oh man. Now that I really think about it, maybe I am regretting that choice.
Yeah. It's okay, though. Steve also mentioned some other hard fights, like Lance being one of them, but he said not to worry. Fissure will solve our way through things. Oh, wait.
Yeah, definitely. Yep. We're not going to overthink this. Fissure's going to work.
Yeah, don't think about what he just said either. Just believe me no matter what. You know, early game rollout is actually kind of good.
Yeah, I'm actually really liking it. It even though everything is technically not a one-turn knockout, it's pretty nice that I don't have to select a move and it just keeps going.
Last core was intense because of all the mayhem Pokemon's chillaxed. Well, we're doing a regular solo run. I was trying to practice doing a speed run of the most difficult categories, so obviously there'd be a atmospheric difference here. In fact, I was actually doing practice offline earlier for like a few hours.
Hello, Shahid Tutu and Jared. Welcome to the Vertical stream. As I mentioned, we are playing a Pokemon that is not native to Generation 2, but we added it into the game.
What? You mean Cufant's not in, you know, the one route with the Skarmers? I could have swore you could find it there.
I think it is in the game. I think it has a different name. It's called Donphan.
Hey, Steve, I just realized an issue for Faulkner. We're gonna have to deal with Mudslap while rollout spamming, so that's fun.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't think about that.
There's a reason why I still have my berry.
Yeah, I have it too, although it got used up, and I'm dead again. should only have two.
Okay, let's see. Potion, berry. All right, I think I'm ready for Falconer.
Oh my gosh. This is okay,
All right,
3 resets.
all
Alright,
right.
you're
Knocked
level
out the
8.
Pidgey.
Well, I'm level
Okay.
8 too. Or no, I'm level 9. I should have the easier time.
Okay. Well, I got one reset. Unfortunately.
Okay, took me 4 tries. Let's see if you can get it over under 4 tries.
Boy, this second try is really going bad. Okay. Second try, terrible.
You know, yesterday I did an offline crystal solo run for a video. It was it was a mono grass type. Not a good one. Steve, if you want a hint, Steve did a run of it once a long time ago.
Okay.
Steve can probably
I
guess what it
have a
is.
new hint for the second run.
Hint?
For the second run, make sure to get to level 9 before you start the Falconer battle because the Pidgey's got 14 speed and I have 14 speed. Just being able to hit the
Oh.
very first attack is already going to make a world of difference.
I was always able to go first against it, but I did enter the fight at level 9, so
I
I
started
guess...
at 8. I was 15 XP away from 9.
so you're saying me fighting an extra bug catcher was a good idea?
Okay, well, I won, but not convincingly. I got a crit on the second rollout on Pidgeotto.
You know, Fissure could come in handy in the early game too, because we're always generally over-leveled
I
in
don't
the
know
early
why you
game.
keep. I don't know why you're thinking, oh, it's not going to come in handy until later. Fissure was literally put on this move set because you're over leveled the entire mid game.
I wasn't the one who
I,
downplayed Fissure's value. I was assuming you were going to downplay it because you don't like spamming one-hit knockout moves.
Fissure is here
Oh,
basically
dude.
as like a placeholder.
Steve, I'm looking at your stream right now. You're gonna if you're not teaching Rock Smash, you better hope you don't encounter the Geodude guys. Otherwise, those fights are gonna be slow.
Oh, I see. Interesting.
I mean, I
Now that you
assumed you would
point this
replace
out,
Growl.
I just don't like that move even a
Yeah,
little
but
bit.
it's still better than Growl, right?
Arguably.
No, not
Arguably
arguably.
by the fact that it does damage.
Exactly. I mean, you were the one telling me to get over a bias that I have where, like, for example, if I'm learning, like, Headbutt, I'll teach it over Swift just because it's more powerful when I could have taught over Leer so I'd have 2 moves instead of 1. That's something I've been trying to get over. And it looked like you did the same thing.
It's okay. I just never missed rollout.
Okay, that works too. I said it was going to be slow. I didn't say you were going to die. I just
I
missed 2
didn't.
rollouts.
I did not bother to check if we even learned Swift. I figured it wasn't worth it.
We don't learn Swift, no. We get Headbutt, though.
Oh, that might have been a mistake on your part because I think I noticed it learned Round, and Round is Swift. Let's be honest.
Oh, you're right, you're right, you're right. I remember. It does get Swift. I'm an idiot. Not like I'm going to go
Oh,
get
good.
it.
Now that you mention it, I just looked up. We do get Swift. I will
Well,
definitely consider getting Swift on the next run if I have a problem with any of these battles.
I don't think I'm
I
going to
do not.
bother because I'm going to be using Rollout for Bugsy and the rival anyway. I can just wait till Headbutt.
Yeah, I think I won't have any problems, but I'm saying if I have any problems.
Level 15. Bulldoze. Get rid of Rock Smash. Yeah, that's right. I kept Tackle over Rock Smash.
I actually think that rollout was better than Rock Smash. I know you were scared of it and all, but
I know,
here's the
but
thing. I
consistent
one shot
two-shot.
the second Geodude and I one shot the third Geodude.
Well, I already had it on the learn set anyway.
Right. Paris. Paris is 4 times weak to rollout, right?
No. No, it's not. Just regular week.
Okay, well, that's not worth the risk.
Yeah, I chose the Weedle guy just because I didn't want to risk it.
Yeah, I really, really like my overlay, doubling the power of rollout every attack. It's so comical to see the power of rollout just increase constantly.
Yep. Hey, Steve, Scyther might be hard. You should probably use Fissure on it.
That's some good prep work.
Yeah.
Great advice.
Oh no, I missed.
What's your time at?
10:17.
Okay, so you're 30 seconds ahead. Got it.
You mean I'm behind, right? Because you paused your timer?
You're ahead because you kept going.
Oh, that's what you meant. Okay. Alright, I already caught my, cut user, so I don't need to encounter things.
Aww. I got to put to sleep by Ghastly because I'm slow as dirt.
I got
Oh,
paralyzed by him.
and by dirt, I mean I was one slower than Ghastly.
And if you guys are wondering, we do not get Mud Slap. Also, fun fact, you know in Generation 8, when this thing was introduced, Cufant could not learn the TM for Earthquake, but in Gen 9 it can. I just found that out when researching its moveset. It was so strange. Like, I'm sure the evolved form, Kaparaja could learn it, but I didn't look into it.
Did you say a city name?
Kaparaja?
It sounds like a city, not a Pokemon.
That's what this thing evolves into.
I mean, it's obviously the capital of, Johto, Kaparaja.
Actually, I assumed its capital was, Goldenrod. Or maybe Ekritik. Probably Ekritik,
Let's be
because
honest.
so many
How
things
many
revolve around it.
how many states where the biggest city is its capital?
Hardly any.
Exactly. So would it really be Goldenrod?
It would probably be Ekritik or Olivine.
It would be the city with the most significance.
Probably Olivine then, because it's got a port.
You know what? That is as good a reason as any. In fact, that is probably one of the best reasons, because that's literally like, if you go by, like history and whatnot, generally cities with airports and ports are more important.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, I changed the moveset last minute. I couldn't get superpower to work properly, so I took it out and I just gave it submission level 55 instead. Other than that, the moveset's the same, so there's only 2 backported moves.
Submission. I mean,
It
what
was
was the decision behind that? Why not give it
it was the most powerful fighting
cross
move I could
chop?
think of.
What? Cross chop's the most powerful fighting move in the entire game, hands down, no question.
I just felt like it was too much of an upgrade because superpower is meant to lower your stats if you use it. So I think cross chop would have been too good, if that makes sense. So I figured
The problem is I don't know what the regular power of superpower is.
120.
Okay, yeah, I still think it was a bad decision. That's fine.
We're never going to use it
Quite
anyway.
frankly, it's a move we're not going to use, so I'm not going to complain.
Well, it was a last minute
Move
thing.
I'm not going to use.
Even though we get dig by level up, I'm just going to get the TM right away to get it early.
Well, I mean, getting it level 30 is hardly level up.
Yeah. Dig has only 10 PP, right?
I'm looking up and it says 10. Oh god. Because I was looking up, I was using Bulldoze on a Zubat.
Yay, my plan is complete. I totally did that on purpose. Actually, I also just realized something. Bulldoze has the same power as Dig, but twice the PP. I think teaching Dig might be a bad thing.
Depends on who's. Oh, interesting. Interesting.
Miltank's level 21, right? I think it is. Yeah.
I have no idea.
Some level. Oh, I'll be 22, so okay. It's level 20, okay. I just used Fissure. Yeah,
It's
I'm
level
actually.
20, you say.
Yep, 20.
I'm level 20, so I guess Fissure's not an option.
No, you can use it if you're at the level, just not below.
Alright, let's see. I have 4 super potions. Okay, good. So I don't have to go back and heal or anything.
I should stop trying to kill things.
Oh no, not double oh my god, that was stun spore. That was scary.
Metronome stun spore.
Yeah. So, you sure I'm supposed to be able to knock it out at the same level?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, well, I used all 5 fissures. Not a single one of them hit.
It's still a 30% chance, so just remember that.
Yeah, when I miss 20 of them, I'll blame you. Don't worry.
Oh, no, you'll find a way. Yeah.
Okay, 9. It took 9.
Bit below odds.
A bit, yeah.
Actually, I'm going to put Stomp in slot 1, because we don't get the same type of attack bonus with Bulldoze, so Stomp straight up has more power. I keep forgetting this thing's not a. I keep forgetting this thing's not a ground type.
You went with Stomp. Very
Oh wait.
interesting.
Oh, I know why. It's because I forgot to teach Headbutt.
Yeah, I taught Headbutt.
My bad.
I mean, they're basically the same thing, but 5 more power.
Yeah. Plus, I guess Stomp has 5 more PP too. That's like the only other difference. Do I want to do the rival right now? I don't think he'll be that bad.
It's really unfortunate we don't learn any of the punches, although I do understand why.
No fire, no electric, no ice moves. That's why.
Yep. Oh, interesting. My overlay has told me that Headbutt's power is actually now 78.
I'm not... Actually, should I teach rollout right away? Or, I don't want to hold on.
Teach rollout.
Not rollout, defense scroll. Sorry. I was thinking of putting it on my
Oh.
moveset, but I think that restricted too much. I'll just get the TM later. That's just gonna be... It's just gonna restrict it too much. Uh-oh.
Okay. Seeing as I couldn't knock out a Flareon, I think I might save in front of every kimono girl.
I just do that by default now. They're tough.
Interesting. Sand attack miss followed by sand attack miss. I love to see it. Oh, sorry, chat. I actually have not been paying attention for a little while.
Someone in the vertical?
No, just in general. Because it's not to the left, it was above me. I just completely forgot about chat.
Oh, my chat's always to the left side of my gameplay.
Well, yes, but I have the game to the left. The game hasn't started. It's not gonna start for another hour, but I can't just start the game, so I have to pre-start the game.
Wouldn't you just have the game on like the top monitor or something?
Funny you ask, but I usually have the move set on the top monitor, and I've done that for literally like 1,000 runs, and I'm not changing now.
Hey Steve, if it makes you feel any better, it took me 7 fissures to knock out that Bayleaf.
Why are you fissuring Bayleaf when I imagine rollout will probably do it?
It's because I was cursed, and I wasn't gonna have time to set up the rollout.
I see. I've been hit by the same curse. The
Yeah.
curse of being slow.
I see you
Oh
remembered
god,
the quick
no.
claw.
Curse, curse, and
Yeah.
supersonic.
You see why I didn't want
Oh,
to use rollout on that fight? Alright, here's
okay,
the
well,
question. Am I stupid for attempting to take on Morty right now? I mean, we do resist Ghost, but we're slow, but Bulldoze should one-shot everything but the Gengar.
well, that is really unfortunate.
Do you rem-
So I knocked out the Zubat in one hit, but unfortunately the Bayleaf used Reflect and I missed the rollout chain immediately.
Yeah, that's why I used Fissure on it. Oh no, Nightshade. Miss Hypno Miss. Oh. Hey Steve, another advantage to using Bulldoze here over Dig. Even though the Gengar is a two-shot, the first Bulldoze will lower its speed, so you will outspeed it the second time. So the
Wait,
speed
did you
drop
just
actually
say
came in clutch.
Gengar?
Yeah, I beat Morty. First try.
Oh, I would never, I will not even consider fathoming to try that. I don't even know why you considered trying that.
Just to see how it went. I mean, I'm level 28. It turned out real good.
I
You just have to
mean,
bank on either a Quick Claw or a Hypnosis Miss.
at the very least, you have to get up to 51 speed first.
That's going to be an extra couple levels.
Well, yeah. That's why I didn't think anybody would consider trying it immediately.
I mean, I get it was a bit risky.
I don't think you'll be able to repeat those results.
Yeah, probably. I mean, even if it takes one reset, it's still faster than backtracking.
One, if you're being outsped by every single Pokemon on the team, I'm
Oh,
gonna go ahead
no, no,
and
no,
say
no.
out on a limb. What?
I outsped the Ghastly at least.
Oh, okay. Sorry. If you're being outsped by 3 Pokemon on the team, I'm pretty sure the odds of you consistently beating him are not good.
I mean, technically, yeah. I
I
guess it is
really
just a
think
bit
I could
risky.
probably, I can probably get there at 51. And at that point, it just goes down to will Gengar miss Hypnosis? But I got the berry, so I guess I'll have something.
Honestly, I think if you just have the berry, but went in at the level I did, the only risk is just Haunter using turn 1 Curse. Because if the Gengar hits you with Hypnosis, then that's fine. Plus, he'll survive the Bulldoze, his speed will go down, and you'll outspeed for the second hit. So, honestly, with Mint Berry, Haunter's the only risk. Dang it, the Sailor saw me. Bulldoze is the Chad version of Icy Wind. It's a lot better than Icy Wind. Bulldoze is a really great move for Pokemon like Cufant and a lot of other like ground types, because most rock and ground types are really slow, and Bulldoze kind of cancels it out.
What does Bulldoze generally do again?
It's a ground type Icy Wind, except it's 100% accurate.
Hmm.
It's 60 power too, so it's just as good as Dig.
Up to 47. Oh, dude, I'm not gonna gain speed fast enough. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna. I guess I'm just gonna battle some more trainers on my way back.
Honestly,
No.
I think just
Mm.
be level like 27 with Mintberry and you should be fine.
I'm 28 now and I have 47 speed.
Hmm. Gotta make sure to fight the
Hmm.
Gyarados guy. He's a bit out of the way, but his XP yields are super good. I think it's worth it, especially for this
I
thing.
don't I don't understand Shadow's comment here. You need min ox IDIL. Minoxidil?
I
I
don't
don't
know what that
I don't know what
is.
that means. Oh, beard is a little scruffy. Um, I wouldn't call it a beard. I would call this 2 days of not shaving.
Yeah, I
Well,
would
3
call
days of not shaving.
I would call that not shaving too. Oh god. I didn't save.
Oh, well, that's really rough on you, man. That's some rookie mistakes right there.
I forget we're weak to fighting.
Did you not black out at least?
I did blackout.
Okay.
Okay, I don't think fighting Chuck now is the answer. I, I'll give it one more try. Maybe that was a fluke. This isn't even Chuck, it's the first trainer, the Hitmonlee.
Okay, I got 49 speed. I am gonna be able to battle all these Ghastlies. I think I'll make it.
Does
Please
the...
get me to 51. If I get to 50, I'm gonna be a little mad.
Alright,
Um,
Hitmonchan doesn't have any of those moves.
sure, Shadow. I'll stand up, I guess. Give me a second. There we go.
What are you doing? Oh
I
my
don't
god.
know. Shadow asked me to stand up and see my physique. I don't know if it's our Shadow or not. I don't know what
Prob
Shadow's picture looks like.
is the full name Shadow Trait YT?
No, it's
Then
just Shadow.
that's a different one.
Ah,
I'm gonna stay here just because I'm committed, but I think in run 2, I may have to do Chuck as the 7th gym. His trainers were brutal.
I mean, you're only like 30 seconds ahead of me, so you're way ahead as far as that battle is concerned.
Well, the reason I'm staying here, just staying committed, is because I already healed here, so I can't really teleport away. It would just cost time, so I'm just gonna stay here. Since I'm just being committed at this point.
Maybe I'll get lucky and I won't need the
Uh,
mint berry. Oh my god, he used mean look. That is like the biggest slap in the face, being so prepared just to get mean looked.
I
Ouch.
I told this to Scott before. Like, I think sometimes people just over prepare for Morty. Like,
I feel like it's like kind of mandatory to over prepare. Like if you don't prepare for Morty, like you could lose like 5, 6 times in a row, easy.
I mean, it's the first run, so I figured take every risk possible and see what's necessary. How I play him. That's why I almost always lose the first run.
It's too bad that rollout doesn't let you go back to the menu and stop your chain like rage.
True, yeah.
Otherwise, I would use it on Krabby.
Oh
Why do I have
gosh.
one great ball? Did I not pick up the second great ball? Interesting.
Headbutt does a lot, even though I'm slow as dirt. Hey, I was spamming Fissure on the Poliwrath and he missed 2 dynamic punches.
Ah, yes, the tried and true strat. Just keep trying until he misses.
Well, I'm not going to do that run 2. Run 2, I'm going to avoid this guy till later. Because I had to hit 3 different Pokemon in this gym with Fissure. Which is a bit extreme. There's the max potion.
Is our weakness really that bad? I thought our defense was pretty decent.
It's mainly the fact that the opponents there have really high attack. It just still does a lot.
All right. Even after listening to you, I refused. Oops. Well, I guess I'm blacking out.
Yeah, that's the same guy I blacked out on. Actually, Steve, I'm looking at my stats. Our defense and special defense are both 40. No, our defense is horrible.
The crappy part is like you can't even save in front of like if you go to the left guy, or was it the right guy? Wait. How in the world did you beat him?
The Hitmonchan or the Hitmonlee?
Hitmonlee.
Uh, trying to remember what I did.
I guess I'm just gonna quick claw it.
I think I just spammed Headbutt, and then on the... Actually, no, I think I used Fissure.
He just, oh my god, I don't even stand a chance.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just way
This
too
is,
early to be fighting him.
I did training too I did like training before this.
No, I think in run 2, I'm gonna do Jasmine and Price first before Chuck. One of the rare times I have to do that. I only ever do that with weak normal types. Hey, Shadow. You know, there's somebody in Steve's shorts chat named Shadow, and they had Steve like stand up and flex, and I
I
was
mean,
just
they told me to stand up to see my physique, which I just flexed on because I could.
Mm.
Okay, I see what I'm supposed to do here, Speed. What I'm supposed to do here is I'm supposed to get above 57 speed. So I will go ahead and battle some water trainers then.
Is the Hitmonlee 57?
Yes, so I need above 57.
I guess that would have made him a lot more consistent, but I'm just gonna save until the 7th gym my next run. So it'll be guaranteed to be easy. Galarian Elephant? Yep. Cufant.
Oh, wow. Gyarados is really bad. Moveset.
Hey. Oh, that one. I thought you were at the shiny...
It's certainly no Gen 1 Gyarados moveset.
You were talking about Gyarados' moveset being trash, and I'm like, remember the time he killed us at Dragon Rage? But no, you're talking about someone else's Gyarados. The shiny Gyarados, though, at the Lake of Rage, is quite a strong Pokemon.
I can teleport on the water, right? I mean, that makes perfect sense.
I assume you can, yeah. Oh. Dang it, Steve. You distracted me. I almost forgot to talk to the girl again for the password. I almost pulled a Steve. Fire Red Gyarados be like. Yep. Nice. So yeah, starting tomorrow for the next 5 days, it's going to be really busy for me since Thanksgiving's coming near. I'm going to have to work a long shift 4 out of the 5 days I'm there for the week. So I'm going to be quite busy. So because
Is it
of that,
the kind of job where back when I worked lower level jobs, that it was like 1 year you get all the holidays off, next year you don't?
no,
Or
it's
sorry,
just because
opposite. 1 year you get Thanksgiving off, the next year you don't.
no, it's not that. It's just tomorrow, the Friday through Tuesday is my work week, so I call that a week. It's just normally I only work 6-hour shifts on 4 days and an 8-hour shift on 1 day, but this week I'm having an 8-hour shift on 4 days just because they need me an extra 6 hours. Because I'm not a full-time worker.
Oh, could have fooled me. You always seem to be working.
Well, I'm not legally full-time. Like I'm at 5 days a week, but they're not 8 hours each.
I see.
But I'm gonna have plenty to do like during my break. I have a laptop that I bought brand new when I bought this PC. I never really used it that much, but I mass uploaded to YouTube earlier today around 55 YouTube shorts and 5 full videos. And over the next several days, I'm gonna go on my laptop and just like put in all the information, put in the upload dates, that kind of stuff. So I don't have to do it here because that stuff takes a while.
You're not gonna love what just happened to me for Chuck.
Did you
I'll
spam
name every
Fissure?
single move that just happened. Fury swipes, followed by hypnosis miss, hypnosis miss, hypnosis miss.
Well, Steve, he got 2 dynamic punches and I killed him with Fissure.
Not exactly the consistent strat I was hoping for.
So you think are you gonna do what I'm gonna do for next round for Chuck? Save him for the 7th gym?
No.
You're still gonna fight him 5th?
Yeah, I'm just gonna do the training. Like, essentially, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna battle the trainers to the right of that critique before going left. Well, Andrew's doing the whole swap between the two streams thing.
That's pretty funny. Uh, don't equip the paralysis cure berry. I was thinking equipping it for Jasmine, but I think I should save that for Lance.
Nope, Speed didn't see that. Nobody saw that.
I saw that. You were delayed, so I saw it. You headbutted a tree.
No, no, that didn't happen. I don't know what you're talking about. I would never do something so stupid.
Hey, Steve. Hold on, wait. I used Fissure on Magnemite just to flex on it, just to be a dick. I'm like, sure, I could use Bulldoze to one-shot you, but I'm gonna double one-shot you.
Do you think you'll turn in the red scale?
You know what? I thought about it, but I really don't want Kenya getting experience.
That's all right. Kenya's only there for trying out the leftovers to make sure it works.
Well, there was one time he tested the Quick Claw to make sure it wasn't from Timu. Make sure it was the real deal.
I understand. Everything you buy from Timo breaks. Makes sense that you want to test it out.
Have you ever bought anything off of that?
Oh yeah. I have thrown away every single thing that I've ever bought from Temu except for a fly swatter.
I mean, how do you mess up a fly swatter?
Yeah.
Wait, why would you buy a fly swatter on Temu?
Because it was cheap. Oh, actually, no. There is one thing I kept. I kept a dart holder. It's just like a container. You just stick 3-hole darts in.
Oh, you know what's funny? I was at a thrift store several weeks back. I saw a dartboard. I'm sure it's a dartboard that you might have. It's one of those big ones with a bunch of holes in it, where like the dart would just fit in. You can easily take it out. Unfortunately,
The plastic ones.
yeah. Unfortunately, it didn't come with any darts.
That's okay. You don't want those anyways.
You have like the real ones, like the pointy metal tips.
Yes, but here's the thing: the plastic ones are fine and good. I think they're exclusively for children. And the reason why is because if you're playing with your friends, the only thing that you hate, the absolute very most that happens with the dartboard is when the dart pops in and then it pops out. And unfortunately, with the plastic darts, it happens like a good 25% of the time, maybe 20%. And it's extraordinarily frustrating, and it happens all the time. And then the tips break, and like they don't like the weight is off. Like it's just so weird. So I think the plastic ones are exclusively for children.
Makes sense. Ironhead.
Terrible move. I don't even think I'll teach it.
Um, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of Headbutt for it.
I'm not gonna learn from the ghost of Steve's past. We're not gonna need that move. That move's bad.
Ironhead is just an identical clone to Headbutt, but with Stab.
Nope.
Plus, this move's just straight up gonna be better than Return. I honestly might
Nope.
skip Return. Well,
This is blasphemy. Return is better than every move that has ever existed. I don't know what you're talking about.
do I need to get Scott over here to teach you a lesson again?
You might have to, yeah.
Hey, remember that one episode of have you ever seen I'm pretty sure this is an older episode, so you might have seen it. It was that one where there was it was like a big fish that joined SpongeBob's boating school, and he was gonna kick his butt, and SpongeBob was all scared.
Yeah. The flounder guy.
Flounder. Yeah, and then SpongeBob, there was a scene where he ran down the street screaming, "Help, he's gonna kick my butt." And then everyone was looking at an old man doing nothing. And then one of them's like, "How many times must we teach you this lesson, old man?"
Right.
That's
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying to you right now. How many times must I teach you this lesson?
No, 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 the Ironhead's bad. I don't know what you're talking about.
Golbat hit me a lot in
Aha,
confusion
Seal.
damage.
Seal, joke's on you. Your Icy Wind doesn't do anything when I'm already slow as dirt.
I one-shot Meganium with Fissure. You know, I will say, one-hit KO moves
Are
being
you
based on level instead of speed makes them very useful.
you already the rival?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well,
You've taken a lot of risks and they have all paid out. Meanwhile, I have prepared for these battles and they don't work out. What it gives.
well, Steve, you know my playstyle in first runs. I'm always risky in the first runs. That's why sometimes my first runs will have like 27 resets and
Yeah,
I'll
but
be 10 minutes behind.
this is some kind of next level luck. I mean, you like
This isn't luck, dude.
you still beat Chuck somehow.
Fissure.
You beat Morty and like quite frankly, I think it is a really low percentage chance to beat Morty. Um,
Nah, just get Mintberry Bulldoze and you're good. I
and
think you're just
you
overly
just
scared of Morty. He's not that bad. Plus, remember, we resist Ghost. Most of his stuff
don't
is a
care about
one-shot.
I don't care about Ghost. I care that uh why am I battling the Steelix like a normal person? Wow. So I used 4 bulldoze on Steelix, and then she used the hyper potion. I'm like, screw this. I'm gonna use fissure and first try fissured.
Did you flex on the Magnemite and kill it with Fissure?
No, no. That's the only way you lose that battle.
I will admit it, though. When I was trying to go for that flex, she did almost kill me. Can you imagine if I died just because I was trying to flex and I got flexed against?
Interesting. You know, I never knew where that trade was, and now I know.
Oh, the Machop?
Yeah, I accidentally talked to him. I've never accidentally talked to that guy before. So what did you teach bulldoze over? I mean, what did you teach Ironhead over?
Headbutt.
No, this is blasphemy.
Dude, Ironhead is 15 power points. It's more base power. It still has a 30% flinch chance, and it gets stab.
Okay,
It's
it's
better than
okay.
Headbutt in
I
every
taught over
way.
bulldoze. We're good. We're good.
You taught over Bulldoze?
Yeah, I mean, dead move.
Have you been dropped on your head as a child or something? Like, why would you do that?
It's okay. I didn't need it. It was a bad move.
I hope you struggle somewhere.
I have return. We're all good.
It's okay, though. I bought 2 calciums.
Quite frankly, I don't see where bulldoze is helpful at this point in the game. If I need a ground move, I will just use what was it called?
Mud Slap?
Um,
Dig?
mm, no, I'll go
Earthquake?
pick up earthquake later.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was planning to teach a Bulldoze over Earthquake, too. Or Earthquake over Bulldoze. I mean,
I feel
Bulldoze
like
will
we
help
should
with
not be
the
able to be
Houndooms.
paralyzed. I feel like the idea of like steel being paralyzed just doesn't sit right with me.
I am running out of moves. I need to use an elixir. And I'm asleep. But yeah, Axu, Ironhead doesn't cover stuff on Red's team. I actually did get return. I might just save it for Red, just for neutral damage. But I think the rest
Don't
of the
worry,
game, I'm just gonna
I
spam
plan on
Ironhead.
don't worry, I plan on eventually getting rid of Ironhead. I think it's still bad.
Oh, you did teach
I
it.
only have I only have it right now, for the power, but eventually it won't be very good.
I'm gonna hold on to Ironhead until Red. That's my plan. Alright, I'm gonna go get the... I don't need the pink scarf. Pink bow. Wait a minute. Okay. I had to check because I almost thought I forgot the radio card. But no, I didn't. That would have been bad, though.
Mhm.
You know, it's a good thing my
Oh,
overlay doesn't have a bonk counter in this game. It'd probably be like 1500.
I got rid of the bonk counter because it was too taxing on the system.
Yeah. And besides, it's not really an encouraging number to look at. Like Scott says, like whenever he looks at it, he tries to keep it low. And I think at some parts it kind of makes him play slow if he's worrying
It
about bumping
absolutely
things.
100% does this to me. It also made me play different sometimes.
The bike shop just called me when I'm not even on my bike.
Uh-huh. They they call people for friendships too.
Hmm.
They just want to get to know you better.
They want to talk to me about my car's extended warranty.
Bike's extended warranty.
It's a free bike. I don't think he gave it warranty.
I don't know what you're talking about. Anytime I get some for free, maybe I want to consider putting the warranty on it so that way the free lasts longer.
Well, I don't want
That
to
was a
pay.
joke. I don't do that.
I don't want to pay for a warranty on something I get for free, unless the warranty is free. Hmm.
Then if the warranty was free on a free object, then I would doubt the the product's quality.
Probably true, yeah. Hmm.
Oh no, against the fire type, Ironhead is bad. Clearly I was right to not need it.
Wouldn't you have just used bulldoze?
I mean I had return. We were good.
Although I will say, I think you made a fair point earlier. When I entered Claire's gym, I had nothing for the Seadras. So they were 3 shots when they could have just been 2 shots with headbutt. And
Juice
bulldoze
and I
really
talked
isn't.
about Claire. Great.
Bulldoze really isn't helping too much, so I think you made the right call getting rid of bulldoze.
Ground type moves are not super good. They have a
Oh,
few battles and they just it's not super good. Um although I would have kept it though if it had stab.
yeah. I'm not worried about the Kingdra though. I just used Fissure. All right. Ground only falls off by the time you get to the league. I mean, honestly, by the rocket hideout. Well, I guess there's some members in the league where you want a ground move.
No.
Actually, not really. No, I think
You would think you would want a ground move for Koga, but you'd be shocked at how not helpful ground moves really are.
yeah. Now
It's
that
like good for
Uck and the Onyx, and I guess Gengar.
yeah, I mean there's not a lot. And quite frankly, Ironhead might even be better for the Gengar because of the physical thing.
Oh, hold on, hold on. Didn't you say this move was bad?
It is bad. It's not bad at every matchup, it's just bad in general.
You hear this guy?
Now grass is pretty bad in just about every
I
matchup.
will. Hey, I'll agree with that, but don't disrespect. I get Steel is not good offensively, but it has its uses if it gets stab.
Look at this. Return just keeps getting more and more powerful. I don't know why anybody would not keep this move.
Who's gonna tell him that a same type Ironhead is 120? Who's gonna tell him?
Actually, it's 135.
Oh, Jasmine Steel. All right, do you know how
My
often her
overlay says 135.
All right, do you know how often Jasmine's type boost ever comes in play? Hardly any.
Apparently, every time you beat Jasmine.
Hey, Steve, I was 16 levels higher than the opponent, so Fissure was 46% accurate. And I just kept hitting
Oh,
fissures.
that's a good question. I'm curious what my overlay says about Fissure's accuracy. I bet you it doesn't change.
I'm looking
This
at
is
it. It's
probably
just
something
right now it says 30, but I guess because you're not facing anything.
I have a feeling this is something that MVF probably never considered.
Well, I guess that's
Because
a
why would
feature
anybody?
I guess that's something you can request. I'm sure it wouldn't be too hard. Just have those moves update based on 30 plus level difference. Or if you're a lower level, it's 0. Wouldn't that cause issues with Gen 1 as well? Or does he have it, like, separate for those two gens?
I imagine MVF's the kind of smart guy who probably will put a generation check.
Probably, yeah. Like, in the JSON, there's probably 2 different fissures, Gen 1 and Gen 2.
Absolutely.
Dodo hates grass types. You don't have to tell me.
Every generation hates grass types, right?
Not, like, pure hatred. I mean, grass types are good in, like, Gen 1. It's just the problem is they have bad starting sets.
No, this is blasphemy. Blasphemy. No.
Do you know how many grass types get Body Slam and Swords Dance? I was just going to say, it's just that their starting learn sets are bad. The rest of their movesets are quite good, especially if they get, like, Sleep Powder and Razor Leaf.
Hmm.
Do you agree with me yet?
I could agree that some of the grass types, like Victory Bell, are good.
I think Venusaur is good. Doesn't it start with Razor Leaf?
If you start out as a Venusaur, yes.
Oh.
Maybe. Actually, I have no idea. But if you don't start out as a Venusaur, Venusaur is very bad. You don't get any good moves until like 40. I think 32. I think 32 is when you get Razor Leaf. AKA Evolution. I know this by heart because I was doing that run.
I just clutched the rival. Clutch. I was paralyzed at low health on the Meganium. For some reason, it was refusing to attack. It kept just spamming like something that wasn't doing any damage.
Interesting. I also fissured the
Darn, I ran out of
Dragon
fissures.
Seadra.
Oh, stick to roll. Go and roll out now. Reflect. When Fissure's going to be over 9,000 damage. Yep.
Well, you know, I've kept rollout this entire game. I haven't used it since like the very beginning.
I've used it a few times. Honestly,
I figured.
I'm partly debating if I
clutch soon.
I'm partly debating if I should have used PP ups on Fissure instead of Ironhead.
I think rollout's gonna come in clutch for Lance.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Literally the only reason I'm keeping it right now. I also think there's a very solid chance that I might have to defeat the Charizard on Red's team using Quick Claw rollout.
Well, I was gonna Quick Claw in that fight no matter what. My plan's just Curse Return with Quick Claw.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense, but I guess we don't have a second weakness on his team. Yeah, I guess that makes more sense.
Dude. My god, dude. It's a good thing Will doesn't have full restores.
It's okay. I still have to go pick up all the rare candies. You don't need a was it an escape rope in Kanto at all, right?
Unless Mount Silver counts.
No, okay. I keep forgetting that this run I did not teach dig, so I may have bought too few escape ropes.
I bought 8.
Well, I think I bought 7 because I'm like, well, I'm gonna teach dig at some point, and then I just completely forgot that I didn't.
You know what surprises me? That poison does not resist steel.
I just remembered I didn't get flash. So actually, no, we're good. I still have one. I assume you're not doing any training.
I only did like 2 trainers on that route, and that's pretty much it. And they were just the ones at the end, the cool trainers. Although I will recommend you should probably fight some of them. Will was kind of hard at level 50. So I
It's
may have
okay.
used early rare candies.
Unlike you, I have a little bit of foresight.
Hey, it's just for first playthroughs, okay?
Did you really think that you could play this run out like it's a third? Oh, really?
Honestly, I
Third
play my
stage
first
Pokemon?
I play my first run like a third playthrough, and my second run like a first playthrough.
On the bright side of this, Quagsire is using earthquakes over and over again, so at least this isn't taking forever.
Just a heads up, Karen's Houndoom has 103 speed. I got a quick claw on it, and I was only slower by 1, so that could have been really bad. I am really iking my way through this fight, I swear.
You've been iking your way through the whole run. I don't want to hear it.
You want to hear it some more?
Why did I go back to do this battle again? And why did I not use Fissure?
Oh, wait. Should I have gotten the TM for Defense Curl before coming here?
I didn't.
Nah, I don't think so. Gyarados is going to need 2 rollouts anyway. Alright. Fortunately, he sends out Charizard second, because if he sends out Charizard like near the end where the rollout wears off, then it would be concerning.
Is Ironhead supposed to have a chance to flinch?
30%.
Okay, good. I thought that might have been a glitch. We're good.
Interesting. You got the level up Earthquake. I just got the TM.
What do you mean? I didn't teach it.
Oh, really? You're not teaching Earthquake?
Why would I?
You said earlier you were going to replace Bulldoze with Earthquake.
Yeah, I didn't say when.
Still going to get the TM, though?
Is Ike the worst? Iking away the worst slur.
What?
Andrew said, "Is iking the worst slur you could say to somebody on stream?"
It's not a slur, it's a verb. It's not an adjective.
I think it's pretty hard to play Pokemon without blaming the game, like without blaming luck even a little bit at some point. So like just iking your way through is basically just blaming luck, but we now have a verb for it.
Well, it has to be a specific kind of luck. It's when you constantly get low odds chances and you don't even know why other people are struggling. It's kind of like when Ike says, "What do you mean you got a reset on Lorelei? I got 2 Hydro Pump misses. She wasn't hard." It's
Right.
that is iking your way through fights. When you're oblivious to how lucky you are and people get mad because of it. I mean, you should have seen sometimes Steve got mad at Ike. Like, he would get super lucky first playthroughs, talk about, like, how it's going to come back to bite him in run 2, and he gets the exact same luck. And Steve was so mad. Yeah, Steve was so mad at Ike that I had to boot Steve from the call just because he wouldn't stop yelling at him.
You know the worst part is at some point you would think, okay, maybe you could just talk yourself into maybe he's cheating, but we give him the ROM. There's literally no chance he's cheating. Literally 0.
Unless he does some decompilation, gets the code and changes it and then rebuilds it.
Sometimes he doesn't even download the ROM until like 20 seconds before he starts. Yeah, that's right. I fissured you.
I'm gonna go get cursed before I forget. I've been
What
trying to
speed
list.
did you say we needed?
Houndoom. Houndoom has 103.
Did you use your candies?
I used them before Will because I skipped training. Because Will was hard. And
Interesting.
pro tip, you're gonna want to fissure the Slowbro, otherwise he spams curse. It becomes impossible to knock out.
Yeah, I would eventually figure that out.
Well, I just saved you some time.
Well, quite frankly, I mean that be like when. Okay, well, sure, thanks. Second one. I just knocked him out with three returns.
Oh. Maybe I was just assuming my
So
attacks weren't
Will
gonna
was
do much.
hard, huh? What if I told you I literally 1 to 3 shot swept every single Pokemon and didn't take a single point of damage?
What if I told you I was level 50 and not 53?
You know, be that would be a decision.
Oh no, I've been leech seeded. I will say though, this is probably one of the better first stages we've played in so far. Better than Larvesta, way better than Ralts.
I don't know what you're talking about. Ralts was actually quite good.
It only felt good just because of double team and excellent move coverage. But this thing actually has stats.
But it got a good time.
What was your time with it?
I don't remember. I just remember that it was way faster than the other Pokemon. Hey, a cross chop miss. That is literally the epitome of good luck. I finally iked something.
Alright, Steve, it's not iking if it's on one fight. You have to do it at many different fights. Remember?
I understand, but I'm still gonna call it for that one battle. Okay, so we're gonna rare candy to how much speed? 100 over 105?
3.
Oh,
So
perfect.
get
one
to
rare candy.
Yeah, get to 104. Yeah. Because the Houndoom's 103.
Oh my god, I one-shot Umbreon.
Wait, you do? Oh, you crit.
Yeah, I understand, but we don't need to worry about that.
I was curious because I used Fissure on it because I was really worried about Sand Attack.
Oh no, I've been paralyzed. And of course, fully paralyzed 2 times in a row. Makes sense. Oh, wow, Quick Claw. Oh my god, a Feint Attack crit. If I would have gotten fully paralyzed, that would have sucked.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. It's a good thing you're like 7 seconds behind so I can see it.
All right. So we're gonna full restore. Any advice?
Spam rollout.
That sounds like some pretty solid advice. What about Fissure? Anybody I should use Fissure on?
You
All of
may
them?
want to Fissure the Charizard because, you know, it's got Flamethrower.
Yeah, that makes sense. Good call. Oh wow, I sped tied the Charizard? That is really insane.
Whenever you're in the league, you're buying full restores. Do you just buy 4 or do you buy like 10?
Hold on. First try, Lance.
Nice. Mine was first try too.
I got really lucky though. I was paralyzed and then I just apparently just never missed another rollout.
I was never paralyzed either. I think I outsped everything except the Aerodactyl.
So if we learn, the moral of the story is rollout be awesome.
I just realized on Misty's Pokemon, since I'm level 62, Fissure is actually a 50-50 move. So I used it on the Lappers. Uh-oh.
I still
I've
have rare
been
candies.
I've been parish songed. That is why I saved.
I actually really hope that red is hard for you because I actually have rare candies.
I mean, you know what my strat's gonna be?
Pray.
Yep, pretty much. Pray in the quick claw gods. Why is
Why?
why is Misty usually not the hardest Kanto leader, but the most annoying one?
This is true. You don't always one-shot her Pokemon. And they have annoying moves like Confuse Ray and Perish Song.
Steve, look, they're about to score a touchdown.
The game hasn't even started yet.
I was trying to get you to look away. Did it work?
Nope. It's interesting because I'm kind of rooting for both teams, but obviously I have a team 1A and a team 1B, so I do have a lean towards who I'd like to win.
Who's facing?
The Steelers and the Browns.
Pittsburgh and Cleveland?
Correct.
Isn't Pittsburgh in Pennsylvania?
Indeed.
I thought your two favorite teams were both Ohio teams. Because they're like home teams.
No. The Bengals are actually further away from me than the Steelers. Cleveland is 1 hour away. Pittsburgh is 2 hours away. Cincinnati's 3 hours away.
Oh.
Actually, closer to 4.
Wait, really? A TD? Wow, who scored? It was a joke.
Nobody.
It was a joke. I was trying to get Steve to look away, but it didn't work.
You know what's even funnier about the joke? There might not even be a touchdown scored in this game. The whole game.
Why?
Because both of these teams, they're not really the best on offense, and they're both kind of known for the defense. So I mean, it's gonna be like a 6 kind of field goal game.
Is it going to be the Metapod use Harden, no use Harden kind of match?
In a way, yes.
You know,
Trust
I don't know.
me, this is gonna be the exact kind of game where you would literally wonder: are both of the teams trying to lose? Because you're just gonna see like both of the teams, they're gonna get the ball, then they're gonna fail 3 times in a row. They're gonna kick the ball to the other team, and then it's gonna happen again, and then again, and then again. You're like, are both teams even trying?
Oh, fun fact about Fissure and Horndrill's accuracy. Even though I mentioned the accuracy is based on the level difference, Double Team and Sand Attack actually don't affect it. So theoretically, if you get Sand Attacked enough, Fissure will be your most accurate move. That's kind of funny to think about.
No, it won't be.
Why wouldn't it be funny?
We've established that even if you got 6 sand attacks or 6 accuracies, the absolute worst percentage they can go down to is 30. So it would be equivalent to your equivalent to
okay.
the same level.
That's assuming you're the same level as the opponent. Like, if you're 10 levels higher, then Fissure's 40.
Right. So at no point, the only point where it's a tie would be max.
The only
Max.
It would have to be 6 sand attacks, and you're the same level. That's effectively it.
Yep. So it would very rarely be your most accurate move.
Man, Kanto's going pretty well.
Yeah, this is not feeling like a first stage Pokemon at all. I gotta say, I've played a lot of worse Pokemon than this in Gen 2.
Like Poochyena and
Larvesta.
Larvesta.
So regular Gen 2 runs where they're fully evolved. I have played a lot of fully evolved Pokemon that are worse than this.
Blossom.
I mean, that one's so long ago I can't remember, but A lot of them at the bottom of my leaderboard just struggle. I think it has to do with the XP group. I think it's
Honestly,
just better
yeah.
than everything in the slow group.
Actually, you bring up a good point. This thing being in medium fast instead of slow is honestly saving it, because this looked like a slow level up group, but no, it's medium fast. So that might have saved it.
I think in Gen 2 specifically, because the game's a lot longer, the effect of the level up group is even greater.
I agree.
Whereas in Gen 1, the game is so short and there's no like second half to the game. So you can just overtrain like a little bit to get to offset the difference between slow and fast. But this one, because the second half of the game is so long, you can't really offset the level difference.
Okay, Blue's Arcanine's kind of annoying. It survives Earthquake in, like, red health. Constantly.
Just fissure it.
I probably should have, but you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to teach Rest. Because right after it's the Alakazam, I can just use Rest on that. Yeah, Fissure's not good anymore.
I
Because
don't know what you're talking about.
well, when we get to Red's team, he's going to all of his Pokemon will out-level us, so Fissure will be useless. Plus, Blue's Pokemon are higher level than everyone else, so Fissure becomes... It's only like a 10 level, 7 to 10 levels higher thing. Like, that's still... I don't want to rely on 37%. I'll use Fissure if it's like 46, 47%, you know?
Just let you know the game has officially started, so my attention will be slightly waning.
Okay. Executor's Leech Seed is really annoying.
So far, I am absolutely not regretting the decision to keep Return. There have been a handful of Pokemon that Return has definitely been the better move.
Oh my god.
Especially here at Surge.
And Blue's somewhat of a challenge. It's just annoying that Earthquake doesn't one-shot his Arcanine at level 65. You're probably going to be a couple levels higher when you get there, just because you did extra training.
Your good luck will be the difference. I have a feeling you're going to have a worse second run.
Probably. Honestly, with how Blue's going, I might have a better second run. Actually, wait.
Oh, you just keep on facing him over and over?
Wait a minute. I should probably equip Leftovers for this fight instead of Quick Claw. That might actually make
Oh
the fight
my
easy.
god. For every single first stage Pokemon, it's not even been a decision. I've been leftoversing every single Pokemon. I'm not even taking a chance. I just immediately grab leftovers and don't even think about it
Well,
for,
I just thought
for these first stage runs.
I just held on to Quick Claw because how bad our speed is. I figured the Quick Claw will be more important. Because it's Kanto, like, you know, things are weak. This Arcanine just keeps spamming Roar. That's a crit. He
Then the
one-shot me
cargo
with a
had
crit.
570 flamethrower and it chose not to use it.
What was he using? Curse?
Holy crap, Fire Blast had 720 power for Rapidash.
Oh, Steve, I was doing a run with something weak to fire, and I can guarantee you what Scott mentioned about Fury Attack, that Rapidash was spamming Fury Attack. It never once used Fire Blast on me, even though I was weak to it. Oh my god, Blue.
I do have one thing nice I can say about Iron Head. It is nice using a steel move that doesn't have a chance to miss.
Yeah, right.
the vast majority. Actually, is I think all the steel moves in Gen 1 have a chance to miss, right?
Yeah, I think all of them do, yeah. Wait, no, Bullet
Metal
Punch.
Claw's 95.
Bullet Punch.
That's not in the game.
Wait, Bullet Punch isn't in Gen 2? I could have swore it was.
No,
Because Scizor...
no,
Oh,
there's only like 4 moves total. It's or like no, I think it's 3 moves total. Metal Claw, Steel Wing, and Iron Tail. I think those are the only moves.
you're right.
They are all 95 or 75.
I'm just letting you know, Blue's kind of difficult.
You're still at blue?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm at Brock. Or coming up to Brock. What level are you?
67.
Oh, interesting. Maybe I should use my candies on blue as well. I'll try without the candies first. So what's the hard parts?
Honestly, just... It's... The Arcanine has 126 speed, and it kept outspeeding me. That's honestly been the one issue. If you can outspeed the Arcanine, the whole fight's easy.
Oh, okay. I will definitely be able to do that. Oh, hey, remember how I said the game's going to have a lot of field goals and not touchdowns? What do you know? The Steelers are going for the... No, they missed a field goal. That's insane. Our kicker was like 27 for 28. How could he possibly miss? It's impossible. He doesn't miss. That's like his thing.
Didn't you say you're done betting for the year?
I didn't bet. I was just, a fan.
Oh.
How could my favorite team? How can he miss?
No, I was just asking because I heard you screaming like, "How could you miss?" And I'm like, I thought you were done sports betting.
I am, but I mean, not supposed to miss. Like, he's literally the best kicker in the league right now. He's 27 for 28, and his only miss prior to this was a block. He has technically been perfect on the year.
You know how often I talk to Red to fight him without teaching Curse first?
Wait,
Happens way more than you
you've
think.
already beaten Blue?
Yeah. I just needed to outspeed the Arcanine.
Well, I just one-shot the Arcanine.
Alright, return, rest, curse, rollout with Quick Claw. See how well this works.
What if I were to tell you I'm about to beat Blue without losing even a single HP point?
Well, I can see you were 4 levels higher than I was.
Okay, well, unfortunately, the no HP point thing is not gonna happen. I hit by a Hydro Pump.
Oh god. Oh god, this isn't good.
Please fail a bunch of times.
Let me defeat this Pikachu. Let me see what he sends out next. Please be
Okay, I can get to
Charizard.
73 for red.
Oh, interesting. He sends out Espeon second. Not Charizard. Venusaur before Charizard. Okay. Charizard. And the rollout chain ran out.
Alright, I need to battle one Pokemon here in the grass before we go in the cave.
Honestly... No. Okay, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to reset if I get turn 1 Charm. I'm going to use a return, then start spamming rollout on the... Oh, it one-shots, okay. Let me set up on the Espeon then. Oh my god, frickin' Reflect.
So, what's Charizard's speed? It's like 170, right? Like, it's not even like, close.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to set up curses on the Venusaur.
Okay. Let's teach some things. All right, teach Curse over Iron Head. You sure we're not going to use Fissure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Dude.
That was a joke. Obviously, I knew I wasn't going to use Fissure. All right, let's do this at level 73.
Okay, why am I trying to set up on Espeon? Dude, stop using turn 1 Charm. I honestly wish I got the TM for Protect. Yeah, I can see Steve's trying to set up on Venusaur too.
Yeah, it's just the every 2 turns thing, whereas the other ones are 1 turn.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay.
Stop with the sunny days. We don't need. Yes, I understand. You know, sunny day, good for you. Stop using it.
Dude,
All right,
Solar Beam does so much.
Charizard, and it knocked me out from full HP. Okay, that's unfortunate.
I'm trying to
Ooh,
spam rest to PP stall him on Solar Beams. They just do way too much. It's really cutting it close. Any
I
one of those
wonder
Solar
what.
Beams can crit.
Out of curiosity, I don't think I should set up the full curse. I think I just did multiple times, and it's not smart.
Honestly, we have 80 attacks, so maybe just +3? I don't know.
Oh my god!
Do you plan to use
I
rollout
got
or
a special
return?
drop on the psychic on Espeon. This is not possible.
Deep.
If you get special dropped, you no.
I'm gonna try return spamming. I don't want to use. I'm at +3. I'm gonna see if return will cut it because I don't want to use rollout on the Venusaur. Well, good news and bad news. The bad news, +3 return doesn't cut it. But the good news was, I got a first try Quick Claw, but it was all for nothing. So there you go.
Well, I didn't get it when I was at +6. That makes you feel any better?
All right, so +3, let it live. So I'm gonna have to get to +4.
Rest is not a priority move, right?
No.
Why? Why do I keep going first with rest? Am I just that lucky? Or does it just feel like it's a priority move?
Have you ever heard of the item called Quick Claw?
But I'm like quick clawing every time.
It's quite
Okay,
common in
not that
Gen 2.
time.
It's
Not that
20.
time.
Quite common, honestly.
It gave me such a false sense of security there against the Venusaur, because I
Yeah.
was just like, oh, I'm just gonna quick claw every single time. It
Yeah.
just kept happening. So I just kept waiting until my HP was even lower and lower to rest.
Well, if you think about this, since we're stalling on the Venusaur, if we're going to use like 20 different attacks on it, then theoretically we should get Quick Claw 5 times.
Okay, so I've now got a dose of my medicine multiple times in a row. I got it knocked out twice on the Venusaur.
Okay,
Real
+4, please Quick
early.
Claw. Oh, I get it. I just got 2 Quick Claw Charizards in a row, and I got a crit on top of it. I am gonna get a worse second run, I think.
Yeah, it feels like my higher level is completely irrelevant.
123.37. I should not have
Oh
beaten
wait,
you on
so
run 1.
I have time. I have time. Hold on.
Oh,
I can YOLO this attempt. 37,
433.
you say?
Yep.
Okay, I don't have time. Yeah, I don't have
Yeah,
time.
so, yeah, it levels... Honestly, I think the appropriate level is around level 70, set up to 4 curses on the
Oh,
Venusaur.
come on. Anytime the Venusaur gets a crit, it throws off the whole curse setup.
It does. That's the one disadvantage of it. Hey, Dominic. Would you use Baxcalibur next? There need to be more pseudo-legendaries. Yeah, we'll eye it doing it. But right now, we're just mainly doing first stage Pokemon. Just for a bit of challenge.
Holy crap.
Yeah, I think the appropriate strat is at least level 70, get 4 curses, you need the Quick Claw on Charizard.
I I don't
Oh,
really don't like setting up on this Venusaur.
that's not the right monitor. There we go. You might need sleep talk. Absolutely not. Sleep talk is a shit move. Sleep talk is just way too luck dependent of a move. Like, people are like, oh, it's good because if you're asleep, then you can use rest and get your health back. I mean, we need a quick claw either way. I'm having to work on my vertical OBS scenes last minute. It's just because I realized the thing I have to like show your gameplay, it didn't have my own webcam on it.
Okay, let's do this.
That should be good.
Oh, I got it! I got it! Yes!
You quick claw Charizard?
Yeah.
Yep, there you go. With +4.
Yep, +4.
Yeah. Yeah, what you said earlier I think was correct. The higher level wasn't really relevant. You just have to get quick claw on Charizard.
I think you kind of told that person about sleep talk. I think you kind of told him off too quick. Because we don't have a fourth move, the choice is between protect and sleep talk. If you don't get sleep talk, then you should really get protect.
I would
quite frankly,
prefer protect.
Being able to use a move while you're asleep would be helpful because you have 2 mandatory turns of sleep.
Yeah, but I worry, like, if I'm rest stalling on Venusaur, what if I sleep talk into return, and then I go into the Charizard while asleep? I'd have to sleep talk return again. I just don't want that to happen. I think...
Okay, well then protect. Then it should be protect.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think protect would be way better, just because the Pikachu using a turn 1 charm just makes it much harder to get to Venusaur, but using protect to not let it use charm, I think is gonna make it more consistent.
All right, I'm gonna hit the restroom and fill up my drink. I will be right back.
I'll be right back. Gotta get a drink.
My only problem with using protect though is that it really sucks when you're using protect but not having leftovers. Because then it just feels like you have to perfectly time up everything, which is fine because protect is a priority move, so it works out. But I don't like it. It feels like a waste. But I think it's definitely right. But here's the thing: I wasn't really paying a whole heck of a lot of attention. Like I wasn't even like using return on all or like curses on when the turns they woke up and curse or. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do on this next try though is I am going to set up on the Pikachu. I know it was really problematic to set up the Pikachu, but the thing is the Pikachu has moves that do nothing. So like for instance, it has charm which can fail, which is annoying, but it doesn't use it very often. So it's not like the worst to use charm or to set up on the Pikachu. And it's got quick attack, which is basically a free turn. And it does have Thunderbolt, which is a lot a lot more consistent and more powerful than thunder. Well, not more powerful, but a little bit less powerful than thunder. Either way, I think
I'm
I can
back.
probably set up more on the Pikachu in the next try because I think
Uh,
the Venusaur there was really starting to get on my nerves.
no, I've tried setting up on Pikachu. His thunders do way too much damage. It's not worth it.
I understand, but on the next try I'm gonna have protect, so I think it'll even out a little bit.
My plan was just protect turn 1, prevent the charm, then one-shot it with return, get rid of Espeon, set up on Venusaur. Because at least Venusaur is
Just
pretty easy to stall out.
I
Pikachu's
don't know.
not easy to stall out, because I know,
Venusaur
but
was really screwing me over.
I know that, but once his Solar Beams run out, he uses Giga Drain. He's only got 5 of those, but if Pikachu runs out of Thunders, he'll use Thunderbolt. Still a very powerful move.
In my experience, he was actually using quick attack.
Well, you can do that, but I'm not going to do that. Oh, 123. Looks like I got my in-between. Just barely the in-between. So I was honestly pretty spot on with my guess. Alright.
Ugh. So really, the only difference I'm really making on this run is that I am going to add the trainers east of Mahogany
I will too.
and the lighthouse, then do Morty, then add some water trainers, then do Chuck, and then we'll play the game in the rest of the normal order. Oh, and also the trainers before Victory Road. And
I
that was like the perfect amount of speed for every single like pickup.
Yeah. Even though I beat Morty just fine without him, if I'm going to do the training anyway, I should just do it before Morty just to make him safer. So yeah, I'll do it there too.
The nice thing about the doing things before Morty is
Oh,
that you can just kind of have what do you call rest or not rest teleport. You can just teleport back when you're done
yep.
done training.
You set up a new poll.
I didn't set up a poll to begin with.
Did you select the right frame?
Yeah.
Alright. 3, 2, 1, go.
Still gonna use return though.
Yeah. I only taught it for red. But in this run though, when the time comes to learn Iron Head, I will delete Bulldoze for it so I can keep Headbutt. Because I really wish I had Headbutt for a bunch of those water types. Hey, Steve, could you slow down? You're starting to catch up to me.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're not gonna be starting the run ahead.
Not like last time.
I am really glad I'm not at that football game. You know the person I told you I messaged before the stream today?
Oh, the one you messaged me about?
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah. Their parents are at the game and it is freaking snowing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it is snowing hard. I have been to a bunch of Ohio State games when I went to Ohio State, and I gotta tell you, being at the game, incredibly overrated. It's freaking cold and miserable if it's cold.
I will agree with that. I've been inside a sports stadium once, not during the game, but it was a time when there were a lot of people there. I think it was in high school. We were doing we were down in Houston for it was our school robot. I was on my school robotics team. We were in Houston for the Western U.S. Championships, and the final round was being taken place inside of a giant sports stadium. There were so many people there. It was crowded. The men's bathroom had that long metal urinal that goes along the wall.
Oh god, those are the worst.
I know. It was not fun being there. It was an indoor one, at least. It had a roof on it, like one of those big glass domes. It wasn't too bad. At least
Wait,
it was warm.
wait, what professional sports team do you have? I thought you had just that one
No,
college
no,
team.
no, no, no. I told you we were down in Houston during my high school robotics
Oh,
team.
Houston. Okay, I
We were
see.
in
You
the
were pro.
yeah. We were that little stadium was where they had like the final round. We didn't make the final round, but there were a few teams there, and we were just there watching it for a bit. And it was inside a giant sports stadium arena thing.
Do you know which sport it was for?
Robotics. It's
Oh,
robotics.
what sport the stadium was?
Uh, I don't think it was for foot. I think it was for baseball.
Okay.
'Cause it was not a
Houston
football field.
Astros then.
Maybe.
Well, if it was baseball and it was Houston, it was the Astros.
It's been like almost 8 years. I don't remember what
Oh,
the
hold on.
stadium
I,
was.
I just remembered. I just remembered the strategy. Get to level 9. Got it.
So yeah, what I did.
Okay. Well, I just got to 8. Now there are 2 trainers in front of me. I hope will get me to 9.
The trick is get level 8 in the grass first.
Okay. I just realized I'm gonna take off my berry right now,
My
so that way
berries
I
are
have it. For
my berry's
that
gone.
way I have it. I forgot to pick up the berry, so
Oh, I
I
did
want to
too.
keep this berry as the backup berry.
Oh god.
Okay, I got to level 9. We're good. Let me put the berry back on.
My berry's gone.
All right, I got the berry. I got level 9. I think I am ready for the luck fest.
Actually, I know a
Obviously,
backup.
we're gonna use fissure, because that's the way we roll.
I forgot to get the berry, but I don't want to go back, so I bought an escape rope, and I'm gonna go in the ruins of Alph and get the berry that's in there.
Just hit 1. Dang it!
Thanks.
I hit the first 2 rollouts, and I was like, "Oh man, this is gonna be easy." And then I hit the third rollout, but after a miss.
Hey, Steve,
But unfortunately, I never hit one ever again.
did you hear I got the berry out of the ruins of Alph just for Faulkner?
You know, makes perfect sense.
Yeah,
So
it
you
makes...
you bought an escape rope?
Yep. So I'm gonna be a bit short.
I think that'll be very interesting. Make sure you don't spend too much money, or you're gonna not have Abra money.
I don't think it's gonna be that horrible, but I'll need... I don't... It hasn't
Oh,
really
trust
been...
me. For some reason, both you and Scott are really bad at money management in this game.
Okay. I've became better. I no longer buy potions in Crystal, and that has helped a lot.
I just don't buy anything. I
Well,
just buy
I
the
still buy them.
super.
I buy them in most
Right,
other
right,
games
right.
because it's a safety thing, but I can't even do that in Crystal. Money is just that tight. If the game
Yeah,
was a bit more generous with money, I would still do it, but it's not, so I have to tell myself no.
you have to limit yourself to 8 super, 8 escape ropes, and 8 8 escape ropes and 8 repels. Yeah.
Hey, at least you taught Rock Smash this time.
Oh, Annie, I do not want to explain what the long metal urinal is. Let's just say that I think uh oh crap, Germany is famous for them.
You know what's funny, Steve? On what channel was it? I was on a channel called True TV. They used to have this show called World's Dumbest, and there was one that talked about World's Dumbest People. It showed, I think it was a Oktoberfest thing in Germany. There was one of those long metal like urinals outside, and someone was so drunk he thought it was a sink and started washing his hands in it. Oh my god, it was gross. And it was captured on camera because there was a news reporter there talking about it, and the guy just did it on camera for everyone to see. Let me know how good Rock Smash is on Geodude, guy.
I didn't even use it. I did the same strategy as last time. I just used rollout. does more damage. A lot more
Annie,
damage.
Annie, that kind of lesson, it wouldn't be a if I do something stupid, kill me kind of thing. The lesson should be drink responsibly. But it's Oktoberfest. Nobody does that.
We went to Oktoberfest this year in Ohio.
Well, this is the real deal. It was in Germany.
Yeah. Well, not all of us can travel.
Well, says the one who drives down to Florida twice a year.
Yeah, and you know what? Ever since I got a job, now it's only once a year.
Oh, once a year, you poor baby.
But it's 2 weeks, so it's still the same amount of time. It's just one trip versus two.
I wish I could just go somewhere like that for 2 weeks out of the year. That'd be awesome. I mean, I get vacation days, but I mainly just stay at home. I always take a week off around my birthday, so I don't have to work.
Well, I don't get sick, so I don't have to worry about like using up sick days or anything
Oh,
like
no.
that. So I
My
just
work does...
accumulate all the days.
My company, we don't exactly have a sick day. If someone calls in sick, the manager will he'll take some okay. He'll take out of your vacation days to make sure you still get paid, but you can request him not to do it, so that way you just don't get paid.
Yeah.
Yeah, by default, my boss, if someone calls in sick, he'll just take 8 hours of your vacation so you can still get paid.
Yeah, those of us with office jobs is a little different.
Probably.
We get paid.
Probably.
Okay.
I mean, I'm almost never sick, so if I do get sick, I wouldn't mind him doing that.
The crappy thing is, you know how I said that I show up an hour late to work every single day?
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, my boss said that because I do that, I'm not allowed to just take off days, quote unquote, sick in December just to use the vacation days or the sick days up, because
Are your days non-transferable?
A, it's immoral, and B, I've already taken the time off.
Do your
Oh
do your
crap! I used
vacation
to repel.
do your vacation days not go into the new year?
Vacation? No, and neither do the sick days.
Oh, you have separate sick and vacation days, huh?
Yes. Stay in the ball, Oddish. I used some rock smashes on you.
Ooh,
I did
Psyduck.
you the kindness of damaging you first. The least you can do is stay in the ball.
Hey, Steve, I got a Psyduck.
Oh, big play. Nice. Big
Hey,
catch for the Steelers.
Hey, Steve, I just, instead of an Oddish, I found a Paris.
And did you actually catch it? Because those things are not easy to get.
They are 4 times resisted to bulldoze, so I was able to use 2 bulldozes on it.
Nice.
I also just realized I went into the forest without buying repels.
Smart, smart. Saving the money. I understand.
I would still want some, you know?
Well, you can't always get what you want. You can try sometime, but you will not find what you need. Oh, baby. Did you get that? I'm going to say that. Take that as a no. You didn't get the
Oh, what?
reference.
Oh, what? I wasn't listening.
I said you can't always get what you want. You can try sometime,
Oh.
but you will not find
Hey,
what
Steve,
you need.
I did just realize I'm an idiot, though. Remember how I said I caught a Paris? I already had an Oddish in my party.
Smart. Smart. Got a dig user. I understand. Dig and cut user all in one. Makes perfect sense.
Well, I'm not. Well, I guess I have this. I have the Psyduck, so it's not like I need the party space. So I guess I can afford to just leave it in there. Because Psyduck is
I couldn't
effectively Krabby and Dratini in one.
I couldn't tell, but it looked like we just fumbled and got our own fumble, so
What does that
good for
mean?
us. It means that we were on offense and we almost weren't because
Are you,
someone dropped the ball.
are you talking about your team?
Yeah, I mean you can't have the game on another monitor and then not talk about it.
Hey, Steve, look, they're doing a touchdown.
They're only 30 yards away from doing that.
Dang it, Steve, you're supposed to look. I'm trying to distract you.
Oh my God! Fire Punch did so much damage.
I'm surprised you didn't save for that guy. Terrified of
know,
that guy.
I didn't think I needed to. I thought he'd be easy. Like I said, I'm adding training. This guy, 2 one-shots. I know he's 2 one-shots, so I added him.
That guy?
Did you know that
Oh, yeah, yeah.
all policemen have fire types?
I actually did know that. In the Sinnoh games and the Johto remakes, they all had, like, Growlithe and Hoot Hoots. But you can only fight them at night. I always forget
Correct.
that. Actually, in this game, they don't see you. You have to, like, talk to them, right? Did you have to talk to that
Yes,
police?
yes, you have to talk to them. Yes.
Oh. It's not like that in the remakes. They can just see you. They'd be like, hey, what are you doing out here at night? Do I have the right to search your bag? We gotta make sure you're not carrying any Pokemeth.
I was gonna make a Skyrim joke, but I couldn't think of one.
I would have thought of a boxing joke, but I couldn't think of a punchline.
Well, that's unfortunate for you.
See what I did?
I understood.
Yeah, that's an old joke.
I didn't take the cake. All right, well, guys, there's another field goal attempt. Remember how I said there would be like 6 field goals attempts? Yep. There's another one.
Hey, Steve, remember when I went to the ruins of Alph to get a berry for Faulkner? I
Yeah.
went to equip the Quick Claw. I still had the berry equipped. So I went through all that work to get the berry, and I never used it.
That means you got a really lucky Faulkner. Good for you. I have one reset, and his name was Falconer. He hit me with the Falcon Punch, and I was just nothing I could do about it.
Falco, punch.
How bad are these trainers on this route compared to the ones
I
closer to Ekritique?
don't know where you're at, so I don't know.
That's all right.
Oh, most of the trainers are okay.
They're all equally bad.
Oh, I assumed you were... I just saw you were north of Goldenrod.
Yeah.
The only good trainers there...
Ekritique.
The only good trainers there are the Diglett guy, Voltorb guy, Magmar guy, and I guess the Officer. The only reason I say Voltorb guy is good is because level 10 and level 14 Voltorb actually give a lot of XP. It's just the level 2 one that's bad. Hey, Steve, remember that one Backport you forgot to get Whitney's badge? Remember that?
Hold on. Okay, now, yes.
I had no idea you could do that until you did it. Because the other day I tried walking away from her to see what would happen, and the girl's like, oh yeah, Whitney will stop crying. And then you walk away and she just lets you leave.
Right, exactly.
I literally had no idea you could do that.
Those brain farts happen all the time.
Ah, dang it. I accidentally ran into those twins south of Ekritique.
It's okay. I actually did not do the EV trainers on purpose.
I would
I'm
save
actually
them
just I'm going left immediately without doing anything in that
left.
critique.
Wouldn't you just go right first? Just because it's
Why would I go
closer?
right? Those Pokemon are higher level. Left is lower level, so I mean it would be way smarter to battle Pokemon that are within the realm of being able to defeat.
Yeah, but the right side have better trainers, and there's more
Well,
of them.
yeah,
The ones on the left
but
are kind of bad.
if you lose, are they really better?
All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm only gonna fight the. You all saw nothing. Don't tell Steve.
Okay, I didn't see it.
Yeah, don't tell Steve.
Literally didn't see
Don't
it.
tell Steve that this guy's Nidoqueen just killed me. Don't tell him that. I don't want him
It's a
to.
Nidoqueen. Of course it killed you.
I don't want Steve to say I told you so.
I would never do such a thing. Am I so callous?
No. Okay, I'll just go left first in defeat. But don't tell Steve. I find it hilarious that the only reason Steve is introduced to modern Pokemon through backports, that's not exactly true. The TCG game as well. The only reason he knows about Pokemon like Chien-Pao, Baxcalibur, Dragapult is because of the card game. They're used in some of the best decks
I'm
right
still
now.
convinced some of these Pokemon are made up. Iron Hands, Iron. They basically just renamed a whole bunch of Pokemon. Screaming Tail. No, no, these Pokemon don't exist. I don't. I refuse. This is. It's either the most stupid idea I have ever heard, or like they ran out of ideas. No way they just re-released all of the legendary Pokemon and be like, yeah, we gave them a different name. They're different now.
They are different.
Shut up. No, they're
Iron
not.
Hands, Iron Hands is an electric steel type, and like I mean, it doesn't look like Hariyama in any way. No.
Like the Suicune one, you're really gonna tell me this is a different Pokemon? It's not Suicune.
I mean, it's a it's kind of like how the dinosaurs are to us. Like in the past, I've actually read about for example, there's actually a lot of ancestors to the horse before the modern horse came to be. A lot of them looked like horses, but they weren't horses. It might just be one of those things. They're like completely different animals. Why did I get the good rod?
I accidentally knocked out that Machop with Kenya, so I made sure to use like Leer when he switched to Poliwhirl. All right,
That's
I blacked out.
I
That's
have
okay. It was right at the very end of the tower, so all I had to do was just visit the top.
I had to remember when I went in the lighthouse, do not heal at the center. Do not heal at the center. Because I'm so used to healing at the center when I enter the town. But I don't want to, because
I,
otherwise my warp spot will be ruined.
I agree. That is definitely a thing I have done.
Yeah, Steve's ahead of me now because of that dumb mistake I made.
I got a reset.
I got a
I
blackout.
I got knocked out by the Machop. The very last trainer in the lighthouse's Machop.
The spinner.
Yes. It's I don't it, there must be a word for extreme embarrassment. That's what it was.
Well, it can't be as embarrassing as when I went right and you're like, don't go right. That's where all the tough trainers are. I'm like, I'll be fine. And then I die to the first trainer. I'm like, don't tell Steve.
It's okay. The loss of the repel was already embarrassing enough. Out of curiosity, if you get hit by Encore and have to use the move again, does it also use the PP?
Yes.
Oh, that's unfortunate. And I used too many headbutts for my liking.
Because of that, it's actually possible while you're encored to use struggle. I've had it happen. Crushed by Nido, babe. I am not. No, I refuse to believe that's a nickname for it. No, not calling it that.
I have 49 speed, and I still have the kimono girls and the rival left, and the trainers in front of Morty. So I think I will definitely be able to outspeed.
Hey, Gym Leader Matt. Death by Snoo Snoo.
I love how they all just accept it. They're like, "Yay! Ow!
Yay!
Yay!
Ow!
Ow!"
I loved that episode. Why did I not use repels?
Man, I'm like really getting some good flinch luck.
Honestly,
That might be the
I really do enjoy the Paradox Pokemon. It's really nice seeing like the ancient ancestors of Pokemon, but at the same time, I really hate how all the future ones are all robots. They all have iron in the name, and most of them aren't even
no.
steel types.
They definitely don't exist. You cannot convince me those exist.
Dave, you're the kind of guy that to say Gen 5 doesn't exist. You think it went from Diamond and Pearl straight to X and Y.
They're like, hey, how can we increase our Pokemon count? Let's just give these Pokemon that already exist a slightly different artwork. And then, to make sure that we nail home the point that they're different, let's make them a different type too. That's what they did. That's what they came up with.
Some of them are actually pretty cool though. Like a lot of them, especially in competitive, from what I've seen, are really broken, and they have like really good movesets, really high stats. Remember we looked at Screamtail's stats one time, and I think its stat total's like over 500.
Yep.
Honestly,
Crap.
for the ROM hack I'm thinking of for the alternate backports, I was considering putting Paradox Pokemon in there, like Screamtail. I think it'd be really funny. Like, imagine we have to fight the Route 3 Jigglypuff girl, and she has like a level 12 Screamtail with like 40 attack. That'd be funny. Actually, what what Paradox Pokemon are there from Gen 1 besides Screamtail? Like, Screamtail's obviously Jigglypuff. Like, are there any other
Well,
ones?
yeah, I
I can
have no
think of
idea.
plenty that are Gen 2, like Mischievous Fluttermane, Iron Thorns Tyranitar, Iron Bundle
Iron
Delibird.
Bundle.
That's Gen 2 though.
Yep.
Honestly, Steve, I need to get working on that soon because it'd be a really good ROM hack to do for December for some like special backports. We could do like version exclusives with that ROM hack. So I'm gonna wanna work on it soon.
I was once again over prepared for Morty, and he missed hypnosis.
Well, we need this training for the league anyway, right? Especially for Chuck, actually, now that we think about it. Because Chuck, we needed some insane luck.
What? No, you just need over 57 speed.
Well, that's what all the
Yeah,
training was for.
57 speed for the
Screamtail and...
Hitmonlee.
Alright, so it's just Screamtail and Sandy Shocks.
Oh right, yep.
Yeah,
The
Sandy Shocks.
Magneton one.
Yeah. I hate that Pokemon. I don't like it. I don't like the way it looks. I think out of all the... Well, then again, I hate Slitherwing. I think Slitherwing is pure garbage. You can't change my mind.
You don't have to tell me twice. Even though I hate bugs, I don't think I'm bad at playing them, but I am bad at playing poison types.
Alright, I got 53 speed. Imagine if I decide to use Fissure on the Haunter, on the Gengar. I'm not going to, but that'd be funny. He missed Hypnosis.
I don't know what level I should be for Chuck, but I remember I was relatively close to being able to beat the um or sorry, relatively close to outspeeding the Prime Ape, and I think that's the ultimate goal.
Hey, Steve, I was teaching surf to Psyduck. It was at that moment I realized I forgot strength. That's a good thing I was trying to teach it. That would have been bad if I went there without it. Honestly, I just hope a lot of the sprites are already made for those regional forms. Because the longest part of it's just going to be making the sprites. I'll need to, like, devote an entire day to it. I mean, right now I'm just doing, like, replacing the stats. Like, I would go to, like, Raichu, for example. Like, replace its typing, replace its stats to make it the Alolan form. And I'd have to change its moveset.
Did the tricking of Scott not work?
What?
Give him the idea to do all of the Gen 1 artwork.
Actually,
Make
I
the idea, give him the idea, make him think it was his own idea.
Actually, now that you mention it, I'm actually going to ask Scott if he already has sprites for those made, like some of them, because he draws sprites like every night. Dooms. It's kind of like his way to relax. I'm going to ask him like, "Hey, do you happen by any chance have sprites for any of these? If so, may I have them, please?"
Hmm.
Because who knows, like, he might have some like regional forms done. Where does Buzzwall rank? Would you Nido Queen or I'm guessing you're talking about with Annie. Okay. Hey Steve, I had the chance to learn strength by level up on the trainer right in front of the boulders. So if I forgot it, I could have theoretically taught this thing strength so I didn't have to go back for it. That would have been
That's
funny.
funny. I'm just about to get over there. It sounds like you've caught up to me, but I'm battling as wine.
How you say it?
It's probably as ween, but I'm not taking
I always thought it
that
was
risk.
using.
Oh no.
Did you forget strength?
No, I forgot to talk the girl about the the uh
Potion?
the potion.
What? Oh, right, because you blacked out from the tower.
Right. Oh god, and I just have to beat Chuck. That's fine. It is what it is.
The main strat for Chuck is just spam fissure.
I just spammed headbutt.
Yeah, but he could hit me, you know?
Can you believe the game is almost half over already? Crazy.
Oh god. The shiny Gyarados at the Lake of Rage was trying to be tough. He used 2 Dragon Rages in a row, and I was 1 away from death. He was trying. If he's got Gen 9 back sprites in any dimension, share them in that one Discord. There's a severe Gen 9 shortage. There's one person that makes brilliant sprites, but keep them not uploaded for now. I mean, whenever I make a sprite myself, I try to show it off in that Discord.
So, what do you think's more embarrassing? The fact that Dynamic Punch did not knock me out, but then while confused, I knocked myself out?
I would just say that is very embarrassing.
Yeah. The next try I won thanks to the mint berry.
Man, I'm just really thirsty today. I've been really chugging down water today. Like, normally I just take sips, but no, I've just been chugging.
Water. You like water?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't drink tap water. The water I'm drinking is purified water that comes out of a fridge dispenser.
Yeah, I'm just not a water person.
One little tip: water tastes better inside a reusable water bottle, not the plastic ones, but the ones made out of metal. The water that's in water bottles, the water starts to taste like plastic, and it's disgusting.
Oh, I. Hmm.
Oh, Matt, I know you've done some backports of Alolan forms. What ones have you done? Do you still have the sprites for them? Because, if you wouldn't mind me, borrowing some of your sprites, I would appreciate it. I'll give you credit for them. You don't have Switch Online? I mean, why don't you get it? It's like, what is it, like $3 a month? Or like $20 a year or something like that? Actually, it might be $7 a month, 20 for the whole year.
How far are you? I'm curious how far behind I am.
I'm just about to fight the Voltorbs. Electrodes,
Oh
I meant.
God, you're like done. Oof. Those 2 resets really hurt me.
You're not paying for a scam? How is Switch Online a scam? Like, everybody charges money to play online nowadays. PlayStation does it, Xbox does it. How is Nintendo
I
Switch
agree.
Online any different?
I agree. The Nintendo Switch Online is definitely a scam.
Why do you think it's a scam?
Why should I have to pay money to play online?
I mean, it makes sense because they're the ones hosting servers for their own games, and I'm sure
See,
that
here's
costs
the thing.
money.
Xbox was less of a scam because they gave you free games, the games with gold program. So it was less of a scam because you still got games to go with it.
Okay, Nintendo somewhat does that. Only their expanded plan. The expanded plan includes like 5 different DLCs. Like, I think one
Andrew
of them's
Palmer
Mario
says
Kart.
it's a scam because it just sucks.
I know, but like, everyone else does it, so I'm not gonna throw shit at only Nintendo for doing it.
Well, Andrew, you got to remember that Nintendo. This is like their first time doing online. It's like this is their Xbox original. This is their PS2, the Switch.
I mean, the other systems that had online were free, yeah, but Switch
This is
Online in
their
general
Xbox
is...
original.
Oh,
They're
Steve.
20 years behind the competition.
Oh, Steve, when you mentioned that the other ones give games, Switch Online does. If you get like regular Switch Online, you have access to
No,
their
not
virtual
access.
consoles.
Keep. Xbox
Keep.
Gold gave you them to keep.
What do
Like
you
you
mean?
download them, you have them forever.
That's not the same as keeping, because what happens if your system gets destroyed?
No. Keep. Like I can go back to this. Like I don't currently have games for gold. I don't currently have an Xbox membership anymore. But I can still go back and play the games that I got when I was a member.
You mean like
So I
re-download it,
physically
right?
owned them. Like if I were to
Physically.
get them on Steam, they're mine forever. Like I physically own the games from Games for Gold.
It's not physical if it's just a bunch of code sitting on your desktop. That's not physically owning a game.
This is the new physical. There's a
No, it
difference
ain't.
between no. The way most like it sounds like what you're telling me is Switch Online is a rent system. I'm telling you that the Xbox 360 games for gold was literally own. Like I own them. Like I can go to the store without the membership and still play them now.
Well, the Switch Online thing with those the DLCs at least, even if you canceled it, you still kept the DLC. So I guess those parts of it you get to keep. But like the virtual consoles, technically no. Because it's more of a pay to access thing.
Right. Whereas the Xbox One was own.
But still, like getting a free download of something is not owning it physically. Like no.
I don't think you're under. Did you have an Xbox?
I have one, but I never play it.
Did you ever have gold?
No, absolutely not.
Then you just don't understand the idea of they gave you the game, you went to go to the store, you go to the store, you click purchase, and now you have it. And then when your membership runs out, you still own it. It's yours. You physically own it. It's like you own the physical disc.
I know, but
So
let's just say your Xbox system gets destroyed and they decide to shut down the Xbox store. What are you gonna do then?
why would they do that? They would shut down the whole entire Xbox before they would do that.
They shut down the 360 store recently.
I think the idea of Microsoft, the company as a whole, shutting down would happen before that would happen.
I'm just saying, still, that's still not owning physically. Just because you get to keep it, like you get to keep it without paying for money, that does not mean you physically own it.
Are you? I understand what you're talking about, like physically, like own a copy of the disc, but this is the modern day physical owning.
No,
A download
no, it is not.
is right now the difference we should be debating on is rent versus own, because right now most companies let you rent things when you do things online. Like it sounds like this Nintendo thing, you don't physically own it at all. You have access to it, and then when you stop paying Nintendo, you lose access to it, and that is renting.
Okay, yeah, it's renting and owning, but it's not
Yes,
physically owning. Just say you
but when I stop
digitally own it.
paying,
Just
when
say
I
you
stop
digitally
paying
own
for the
it.
Nintendo store, I can't access those games. I mean, but if I stop paying for the Xbox One, I can still play those games.
Well, can't you just say you digitally own the game? Like, don't call it physically owning it. That really,
Okay,
trying to
Mr. Technical.
no, because I collect a lot of physical things. I know what physical ownership is. I'm the kind of
Okay.
guy who absolutely shits on digital only games. I shit on them. Like, I get really pissed off when something's only available digitally. Because it means I don't truly own it. That's just been my own stance. We can just agree to disagree.
Yeah. I mean, Chad is agreeing with you, so I mean, I'm not going to say that I'm.
We'll just agree to disagree and just move on. I am
Yeah, I own it
paralyzed.
digitally, whereas the Nintendo one is renting digitally.
Yeah.
Is what I'm getting
It's
at.
just a feeling of like, no matter what happens, whether the store shuts down, the system gets destroyed, I still own the game. Like, nothing can happen to it unless the game itself
think
is destroyed.
if Microsoft goes down as a company, I think you have a bigger problem at hand. I think the world might literally be ending if Microsoft goes down.
Well, they don't have to. Well, you just can't predict the future.
You know what? I think I could go out on a limb and say if everybody lost access to all of if everybody lost access to every single thing they quote unquote owned digitally,
Oh God.
I think there's a literally high percentage chance that there would literally be riots. Like not like in general, there will literally be riots.
Yeah. Hey, Henry. The difference between physical and digital is absolutely a practical difference. Digital-only products disappear all the time. It doesn't require Microsoft to go down. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. They can just take down the game off the store whenever they want. That's something else they can do. And even if you do download it, you'll still have it. But if you want to re-download it, but they take it off the store, you're kind of screwed.
That person said it happens all the time. I would not say it happens all the time. I'd say it's possible that it happens. And like for really old games that are like have outdated references that like or like, you know, use things that people generally like ban now, like, you know, like for instance, Halloween, you can't use blackface anymore, you know, or like Jinx, you know, and
yeah.
Pokemon, you can't like, you know, Gen 1 Jinx is not really like acceptable anymore. You know, those kind of things, they get changed.
That's another reason. The companies that own like the game, movies, stuff like that, they can make changes to it whenever they want to. And if it's only digital, then there's no way to ever have access to the original. It's kind of like the older Star Wars, because if I remember correctly, the older Star Wars got changed at some point. I guess they were censored or
the
something.
podcast I listen to brings it up all the time when he talks about this exact argument. He says, in the version that I own, No, he says in Star Wars, Han wasn't the first one to shoot. Han was the only one to shoot. Something like that. I don't know what it means, but that he brings it up a lot.
Yeah, but since right now all those versions of Star Wars you can like stream stuff like that will be the edited versions. It technically owning the original version's actually rare. But yeah, stuff like that they can change. They can make changes to it. But if you physically own something before they do the changes, then you're immune to those changes. If that makes sense, like having original versions of things.
I understand, but I think this is just that's just a bragging rights conversation at that point. Like
Exactly.
it's such like it's a like a 1 second difference on a movie you're gonna watch 1 to 2 times. Like I just don't care. If they do that to me, I don't care.
Yeah. But yeah, but yeah, Shadow, I always try to buy physical games if possible, but modern games these days make it almost impossible to do so, because this isn't really an issue for Nintendo, but it is for Xbox and PlayStation, because a lot of those games are made for PC first, like through Steam or something. A lot of game developers really are not, what do you call it, incentivized to optimize their code, because they know people nowadays have large hard drives. But if they don't optimize their code, that means when you try to play it for like PlayStation or something, the disc is never enough. You have to download like 50 gigabytes worth of stuff, and then a fifth of your hard drive is taken up on just one game.
You want to hear a little interesting tidbit? You know how I'm a big Fable fan?
Yeah. Your favorite game?
Fable 2 is only available on PC via piracy. It's only available. They took it down from the Microsoft Store. You can't get it in any other way. You could only pirate it.
Did they never release it physically? Was it always digital only?
Out the studio, so and Microsoft never re-uploaded it, so it's just gone.
That's another thing. But if they never released it physically to begin with, yeah, it's that kind of stuff that annoys me.
Here's the reason why. All right, Microsoft had their own Steam. I don't remember what it's called. Like, I literally can't remember what it's
Google
called.
Stadia.
No. Well, Microsoft had their own version of Steam. Oh, it was called Live, something Live.
Microsoft.
Anyways,
Live?
maybe whatever. But it was only available on Microsoft Live, and then they shut down Microsoft Live, and it was never available again. You cannot get Fable 2 outside of piracy or buying it for Xbox 360.
Okay, so technically, yeah, Xbox 360 or piracy is the only way to own those games.
But it's a very niche argument. Like this is like one of the very few things where a game is just not available. And to be fair, it's not available because of hardware. Like because it's old. It's old. Like if like a 2020 game were to, not become available, that would be a real kick in the balls. Like something would have had to have happened.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
this was a product of its time.
I know that, but a lot of the games nowadays, like that argument's not going to apply now, but what about 10 years from now? You don't know what's going to happen
Here's
in 10
an interesting
years.
argument. What happens if the exact same argument, all right, you know how I just mentioned the whole live thing? What if something that was an exclusive on that Fortnite player, I can't remember what it's called. It's the one thing that's like the rival to Steam, kind of.
Epic Store?
Yeah, imagine if the Epic Store, they I don't know, got shut down. There are version exclusives on the Epic Store, so
they'd be gone.
They would be gone.
Yeah. That's just. I know
so
the
this
whole
is
argument
the one
of.
argument.
I know the whole.
Physically have to shut down.
I know the whole argument of like physical over digital thing. Like there are like, what do you call it? Niche. Like what was the word you just said? Niche arguments. Outliers. Yeah, that's the more appropriate word. But that's just for right now. Like, there's going to be more of them in the future, and you never know what's going to happen. I mean, for example, like, I know last year the 3DS and Wii U eShops all got shut down, and there were a lot of version-exclusive titles on there. So you can never get them again. Because they never released them physically. But if they had released them physically, then even after the shop's gone, you can still get the games. But then, of course, there's
True.
always piracy. If you
Yeah.
homebrew a
So I
3DS,
guess
you
the
can get...
moral of the story is, if you're gonna buy something, buy it from a place that's not gonna shut down.
anytime soon, at least, yeah.
Microsoft's not gonna shut down anytime soon. Sony is not gonna shut down anytime soon.
Well, not like the company shut down,
Nintendo
but
will shut down
no,
their third party thing though.
no, like the company itself doesn't have to go under. Like, for example, Microsoft could shut down like Xbox Live and replace it with something else, but they won't port the games over. If
So,
something like
like-
that.
Like that, I think I don't think they've. I don't know if they've released anything. Actually, I think they have. I think Microsoft did release something that was similar to Live. Nobody uses it. Yeah, I would definitely not recommend buying anything on that. Oh gosh. I almost lost to Claire.
I got one reset just because I kept missing Fissure on the Kingdra.
I was trying to just use headbutt because I forgot to get return altogether, and it was doing a third, but then she used a hyper potion, and after continually using surf, and I definitely could have lost, but I got a lucky flinch.
Yeah, Steve, you're definitely
I guess
ahead
I
of me
shouldn't call
now.
it lucky, considering I could have gotten a flinch at any point before that.
Yeah, you're ahead of me now. It took me 3 tries to beat Claire. Last time she was a first try.
I will definitely, on my way of getting all the rare candies, I will pick up return.
Oh yeah, I'll need to get that too. I just realized I forgot it as well, so it's a good thing you mentioned it.
I currently have headbutt instead of return, and it is really showing its weakness.
Yeah.
All right, I got the false TM24.
Hey Steve, what does FWIW mean?
FW.
I still don't understand a lot of these, I don't know what you call them. For what it's worth, thank you.
I have never heard that before, but to be fair,
I don't really use those
really
much
use
besides...
social media very much, so I'm not in a typing.
Well,
I'm not in a lot of typing situations.
well, the more common ones that I know are LOL and IKR
Well,
is I know, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or there's IMO, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I
it's the super common stuff I know. I would not put that in the same category.
Digital preservation and physical releases serve a similar purpose. Yeah, but you know the problem with digital preservation? A lot of companies have been going after those people. I know Nintendo has too. Like, there are idiots when it comes to this. Like, they will shut down their eShops, but if someone tries to digitally preserve them, they try to claim that's piracy. I mean, if there's no way to get it, then what other choice do you have? Like, if there's titles that are only exclusive on the 3DS eShop, you shut it down, there's no other way to get them, don't be shocked if people use other means to get them. It's like you're trying to tell them, no, we shut it down, you're not allowed to play it anymore. Are you going against my orders?
Life hack. So I'm about to go to Kanto, and I use the healing pad in Professor Elm's lab.
You know what's interesting though? If you own the physical product and you digitally back it up, that is 100% legal. In fact, people do it all the time. The illegal part is distributing them. That's the illegal part. Like, for example, if you owned, like, what do you call it? If you owned, like, a CD or a DVD movie or something, or like an old cartridge, you can use tools to, like, back them up digitally. So, like, even if the disc were to break, you have a backup. That is completely okay. In fact, I do that. Like, the music, my music collection is about 2,700 songs, and almost all of them are physical. Like, even though I ripped the CDs when I got them, I still have them because, like, in case, like, all the digital copies, like, I don't know, get corrupted or something, I still have the original source so I can get them back. It'd be kind of stupid if I ripped a disc and threw it in the trash. That'd be kind of stupid.
So what would be my accuracy if I was 17 levels different?
47.
I just missed 5 fissures.
I mean, it's slightly less than a coin flip. Don't know what you were expecting. Then again, I missed 7 fissures on Kingdra. Got 2 resets because of it.
But was it 47%?
It might have been like 40. Hey, Steve, I used Fissure on Magneton. Just to flex.
You mean the one that I just missed 5 times on?
Oh, yeah, that one.
The one I just missed.
It's okay, though. I landed Fissure on Meganium, too.
Oh, you're ahead of me. Oh, I thought you were talking about the first trainer on the route to
Actually,
Victory Road.
oh, no. Is this
No,
my
I'm battling the
moveset?
trainers on Victory Road right now.
I know I said I was going to battle him, but I am a level higher than I was last time, so I think 1 level should be okay. I think Will was only hard just because I tried to over-rely on Fissure. Like, I have Headbutt now for Lowbro. Yeah, and it's a 3-shot. Yeah. I just made Will way harder than I needed to make it. Hey, Steve, do you even think Earthquake is even worth teaching this run?
No.
I didn't teach it by level up and I skipped the TM.
Yeah, I'm skipping the TM this time too. Never taught it even 1 time last time.
I will mention, though, Fissure's good on Fortress.
Yeah, I used that last time, but I almost ran out of PP because of Protect.
It's okay, though. I used a Repel in front of Bruno.
Well, I mean, you know, the power of Christ compels him. Okay. I was saying you were exercising Bruno away from you.
Yeah. In fact, every CD that I have on my bookshelf, I've got probably like 150. They're all ripped on my phone and on my backup hard drive, and the discs themselves are still there. If you guys are wondering, why not just use Spotify or something? I don't really like using streaming services because 1, they have ads, and 2, they compress the audio to make it like take less space, and it just makes it sound worse. It makes the quiet instruments louder and the louder ones quieter, and it just sounds really bad. But if you rip them, you can rip them as uncompressed quality. It takes a lot of space on your hard drive, though. It makes a 3-minute song like 15 megabytes, but it makes it sound incredibly good. That's why I do it.
Even though I grew up in the CD era, I didn't buy them.
I didn't really either. Actually, the first CD I've ever
You just
owned...
said you had 150 of them.
When I was younger, dude.
We're talking about growing up.
Okay.
I didn't buy them. I just didn't like CDs.
I didn't have them either. I generally didn't really listen to, like, music on my own. I only really listened when, like, I would get on the bus and the radio was playing, so I would just be quiet and just listen to it because I had no friends to chat with. But the first CD I think I ever owned was an Imagine Dragons CD in like 2016 because they were my favorite band and I just wanted a piece of physical memorabilia, so I just got their original CD. Just as like a little collector's thing. I think I still have it, actually.
I liked Imagine Dragons. They were okay. I only liked a few songs though.
Yeah, they're still my favorite band, actually. They're just the one I listen to the most. I actually saw them in concert a couple years ago. They run really good concerts. I even took my dad there. He doesn't really like the kind of music, but even he admitted they know how to put on a show.
Hmm.
It was a great time,
I
though.
would ask I would ask you how it compares to Kiss, but I imagine you haven't seen Kiss.
I think they stopped touring before I even attended their concert the first time. I would never have had a chance to see him, even if I wanted to.
I made a major brain fart. I ran out of iron heads for Onyx.
Oh, that is hilarious. I just got paralyzed on Lance.
Can you believe the nerve of Bruno? He actually taught his Onyx Earthquake like a smart person.
This guy's... I'm getting fully parried. I just got parried 4 times in a row.
Against who?
Lance. Aerodactyl.
Um,
I was parried
right.
4 times in a row. Gotta get an off-site backup. Okay, I'm not that desperate. Like, I'm not worried the house is gonna catch on fire.
All right, first try, Claire. Let's do this. Come on, or not Claire. Karen.
If you guys are curious, like, how big my music folder is, I mentioned that all of my song files are uncompressed FLAC files, so they're really big. My music folder is approximately 82 gigabytes. It is massive.
Karen was not even a little bit of a problem.
She actually was for me. I tried to attempt her at too low of a level. I used all my candies before her. Just because I
All
didn't do
right,
that league training. Victory
I
Road
put my
training.
paralyzed cure berry on for Lance, so now I guess we're just gonna be spamming rollout and hoping for the best.
I will say, though, if the rollout ends on Aerodactyl, just use Ironhead. Don't even use rollout. Dude. Hey, Steve, did you know you can actually go inside Mr. Fuji's house?
Mr. Oh, you're in Kanto already?
Yeah, Lavender.
Okay, I beat Lance. First try.
He was a first try for
Paralyzed
me,
cure
too,
berry is
although
very helpful.
Aerodactyl was really trying to put up a fight. Because I kept getting paralyzed and I couldn't move.
Even though I used the paralyzed cure berry, I still ended up getting paralyzed. I did it at level 62.
Nice.
Probably a lot higher level. I think you skipped a lot of the training, which
The
we'll see.
only trainers I skipped, I did do more training, but I still skipped the Victory Road ones.
Those are the best trainers.
I know, it's just... The training I did earlier in the run, I mainly did it for Chuck. I was more worried about Chuck than the Elite Four, honestly. Mainly his gym trainers, like the Hitmonlee guy, because he kind of
Oh,
scarred me.
out of curiosity, what do you plan on using your PP ups on?
Fissure. Wait, no, never mind. No.
I plan on using my PP
Probably
ups.
still Fissure.
I plan on using my PP ups on Protect.
Doesn't it
I
already
think I'm
have
gonna.
like 10 power points? Isn't that more than enough?
Bro, you plan on stalling out red, and you think 10 protects are gonna be enough?
Well, you also have 10 rests too. Like, wouldn't the combination of those two be enough?
I'm pretty sure the protects are gonna run out pretty fast.
Well, remember, you can't use them twice in a row, or at least it has a chance to fail if you try to use it twice in a row.
Did you learn from your mistake and put leftovers on immediately like I am?
No, but I just did. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Spiro tested it, though. That's the rule. He has to test them first.
Absolutely.
Folks, I work with having off-site backups of all personal data. Yeah, I would understand, there are instances where you need to do that, but I'm not that desperate. You know, if my setup wasn't so small and cluttered, I'd probably show it off at some point. What the? Hey, Steve, I'm lost.
In Rock Tunnel?
In Sabrina's gym. Okay, I'm out. I stepped on the wrong teleporter, and I was lost.
Keep going up and down.
Yeah, but I was freaking
Either
out.
you'll make it back to Sabrina or you make it back to the beginning. One of those two things are true.
I used one PP up on Ironhead, and I used the other one on Fissure. Because I am going to use Fissure for blue on... probably... I think his... Probably just his Arcanine, just because I don't have Earthquake anymore.
I knocked it out pretty easily.
What did you use?
A higher level Pokemon.
No, what move?
I don't remember. I just know I was a higher level and I think it made a difference.
You were only higher by like 2 or 3 levels.
And the leftovers.
And I was spamming Earthquake and not even it would one-shot it, so I'm wondering what you used.
Well, the world may never know.
I'm pretty sure you were using Earthquake for blue.
The world may never know. The video, it doesn't exist anymore.
You're live literally right now.
I don't know what you're talking about. People literally can't go back and check. It's impossible.
All right, I'm gonna go look. Let's see. What fight am I looking for? Blue. Better get scared, Steve. I'm gonna find it.
I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, obviously the internet doesn't save it. The internet's not forever, right?
That's true, but it's only been like 30 minutes. Did the internet shut down in the last 30 minutes?
No. Good old Browns fumbling the ball. I love it.
But they're your favorite teams. Why are you going against your favorite team?
You know, I like to see when they do dumb things. There's a phrase called "same old Browns" that people in Ohio like to use, and it's always good to know that when the Browns make mistakes, you can always count on them to make mistakes. 'Cause that's what they do, because they're the Browns.
Oh, I see what you did. You just used return. Wait a minute.
So you're saying I used a move that I said I was gonna use that wasn't Fissure, and I used it, and you
Actually,
didn't believe me?
I just realized I never went and got return. Oh, geez. It's 10:20.
You don't need it.
Shut up. Oh, no.
What's wrong?
It's 10:23 p.m. on Sunday. If I want to get return, I don't have much time left. What's the quickest way
You
to
got
get
all
back?
the time in the world.
Seriously, what's the quickest way back?
Return?
Yeah, how do I get back to Johto? Quickly.
You just do Kanto normally, and then when you get to the Mount Silver, fly.
I'm just worried it's gonna be too late. Not the only way back.
Unless you plan on playing another half hour, you will be fine.
But the emulator makes the clock speed up, doesn't it?
Yeah, you start at 6 p.m., right?
What? Oh, I forgot. Did I forget the expansion card? I could have swore I talked to the guy.
You start at 6 p.m., right?
Oh my... Did I I could have swore I didn't get the radio card.
Ah, okay. Well, now yes, you have to ride the boat back, and then
The boat.
and then after you ride the boat back and you do everything you need to in Johto, surf over from Elm and then fly. You're welcome.
I think you have to rest. You have to sleep in your bed, right?
No, you can just. Oh yes, 100% yes. That makes it the next day immediately.
You know what's dumb? I thought for sure I had it. I remember checking it, and I remember I saw the radio icon. I wonder if the Pokegear was just
Okay.
lying to me.
You know what's funny? Last time I was so incredibly ahead of both you and Scott, and I learned that I forgot the radio card, and I felt like the run was over. These
True.
things happen.
Okay.
Yeah. Your Rapidash is so cute and beautiful. I understand. Give me rare candy.
Can I take the boat again? Or no, go to Elm.
Elm and then surf over.
Okay.
Can't say I'm not surprised. The Steelers are unfortunately very much sucking, which is funny because I literally told all my friends that the Steelers were probably going to lose this game. And unfortunately, I was kind of joking, but I knew that they were very capable of losing, and now they're losing, like I predicted.
Man, why don't you go play in a sports team?
It's just funny how you get a hunch that the team is better than the other team, but then you're like, but for some reason, I think they're gonna lose. They are.
Hey, oh, Steve, I just realized something funny. You could theoretically equip the metal coat and make Ironhead 10% stronger.
Why would you do that over leftovers?
You wouldn't, but you could.
What? The swimmer in the water saw me. What a dick. All right, I'm actually
Yes.
gonna save in front of Blaine this time because I saw how much power that flamethrower and that fire blast did.
I mean, surely he'll just Fury attack, right?
Haha, flinch.
Sounds like somebody's loving Ironhead.
Well, I can only use on my cargo because of the rock type. Otherwise, I had to use return.
Well, I noticed Ironhead's in slot 1, which means you probably used it the most.
Look at the PP.
Exactly.
14 iron heads, 6 returns. Means I used a lot more returns.
Did I seriously skip the... I actually...
Peter, are you blowing this?
No, I wasn't... I was watching your stream. I wasn't paying attention. I just surfed right past the S-word islands. I'm just used to that not happening. I'm used to there being a wall blocking you. You know, from like Gen 1, you couldn't just surf straight without going through the islands. I ended up going straight through to the other route. I'm like, where's Blaine's gym?
Wait, you can go right past Blaine's gym?
Yeah, just keep on. Yeah, like you never have to leave the water.
Wait, so you can go past there without leaving the water?
Yeah.
I did not know this.
I mean, I was used to there being a wall. So I'm just looking away. I'm like, all right, as soon as I bump into the wall, I'll go up and enter Blaine's gym.
I also thought there was an imaginary wall there and you had to go like on land first.
Oh, I just realized I never fought Misty. Oh, right. It's because I teleported away before fighting her. Yeah, you're a gym badge ahead of me. Not surprising.
It's okay. It will all go down to red luck anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Can you believe this? The Omastar had the gall to live at 4 HP.
Hmm. Plus, Ironhead's super good for Brock. Wasn't there a run where we kept Bug Buzz just for Brock? Oh, that was Larvesta. Alright, blue time. Huh.
Wait, I'm at blue.
Yeah, I'm just gonna enter his gym right now.
But you were so far behind. How are you caught up?
Insert meme about Sonic. I have no idea.
Did you already do Brock?
Yeah?
Interesting.
Okay, I need to stop over-relying on Fissure so much. It's not the God Save All move.
I just used return.
I'm not used to having the return. I'm not used to actually having it. Because in the first run, I didn't have the move.
What a dummy. He used Rain Dance.
Hey, he's not dumb. He's doing what the AI told him to do. You've got to be kidding. Okay. The Arcanine still outspeeds. I need to use my final two candies.
You're that under leveled? No wonder you're behind. You're ahead of me. You aren't doing any training.
I candied up to level 68. Now I'll outspeed him. Everything will be just fine. Oh no, he just mirror moved Ironhead.
I can't remember if it's 17 or 18. I'm just gonna grab both.
It's 17. 18's Rain Dance.
Okay, well I got both, so it doesn't matter.
He just used Roar on me. Can you believe that?
Oh, I only have 2 rare candies. So that means I need to battle several wild Pokemon before doing. Oh, you know what I can do first? I can just do this trainer.
No, you don't. Oh my god. Rhydon nearly one-shot me with Earthquake.
Yeah, he does that.
I died.
Yeah, these things happen, you know? He's not guaranteed.
Yeah, I didn't see anyone in my chat was the Rhydon's Earthquake a crit? Because I was at nearly full health, and he brought me down that low. It had to have been a crit.
Ground.
I know, but still.
But your first form Pokemon, you're weak to ground. Is that not enough said?
No. The Arcanine burned me.
You know, these things happen.
Are you sure?
I'd say they happen to the best of us, but right now, judging by your first run, I don't know if I can agree with that. I think you used up all your luck on the first run.
I think I did.
Okay, time to teach some moves.
Actually, another thing I just realized, I also did have rest for blue, but I don't think that really matters. Oh, you've got to be kidding. Ironhead's a one-shot on Rhydon anyway, which means in that first run, I got a bad roll. Alright, I need to teach rest now. This is ridiculous. His Gyarados is the one knocking me out. He's never going for Rain Dance because my health is too low. I'm actually gonna be upset if this ends up being faster. I'm gonna be upset. The first run had all the luck in it.
Actually, I'm just gonna reset immediately if I get hit by Charm. It's just too difficult to get past Espeon.
Just use turn 1 Protect.
How dare you use logic on me?
Protect is mainly for turn 1 Charm.
Leftovers on. Oh, I just did 2 attempts with leftovers. That was really stupid.
Yeah, you want Quick Claw for that guy.
Aha, Quick Claw immediately on
What?
Pikachu. This was called
What?
Suck It.
Okay, this is really weird. I don't really know what's going on here. The Rhydon lived Iron Head. It did like less than half to it, but in the previous fight, it was a one-shot. Like, what's going on? Oh, I know what's going on. Alakazam's using Reflect before I knock it out. Oh my gosh, Blue, stop using full restores.
All right, come on, Quick Claw, Quick Claw, Quick Claw.
All
Dang
right.
it.
All right, I need to rest stall on the Alakazam. I need that,
Charm Miss. Suck it, Pikachu.
right? All right, now there's no Reflect up. And the Rhydon still lived and he used Fury Attack. See, I told you it can happen. Alright. Honestly, Blue was one of the more difficult trainers. Alright.
Right, come on. Charizard, come on. Let's do this. Let's
No
do
Quick
this,
Claw,
Charizard.
no Quick
Mono,
Claw.
mono.
No Quick Claw.
Dang it.
No Quick Claw.
No Quick Claw.
Alright.
This rest or this protect strat is really, really good because the Venusaur doesn't always use Sunny Day first. So like if you can catch him in the curse, then protect, then curse, then protect. Oh, it's pretty good.
Yeah. Yes, I remember Scott told me recently that he thinks Protect is the new Sleep Talk. And I kind of agree with him on that.
Okay, I got 6 HP. Let's do this, Charizard.
No Quick Claw.
No Quick Claw.
Give me, come on,
You know what?
Charizard.
Actually, I'm not even disappointed because if I did knock out the Charizard, the next Pokemon was gonna guaranteed knock me out.
That's true, yeah. I think he sends out Snorlax after Charizard.
Holy crap! It's snowing hard in this game now.
Snowing.
The Steelers Browns game.
Oh.
Snowing. Heavy. Leads me to believe it's probably snowing outside right now, really heavy. I mean, I'm only an hour away from there.
I mean, we've had a bunch of rain and snowstorms in our area the last couple of weeks.
Okay, whenever Venusaur starts with a sunny day, the attempt is really long.
Kinda is, yeah.
Oh
Why
boy.
Oh god.
Come on. Come on, Charizard. Come on, knock out Charizard. Dang it. 4 attempts right now at Charizard. Failed all of them.
I gotta reset on Venusaur.
But I mean, 4 on Charizard. I mean, you're going to knock it out way before 4 attempts. I just know it.
He crit me with Thunder. Oh, Espeon killed me. It was the crit Thunder. Come on, Espeon, be nice to me.
The moment the Venusaur sets up the sunny day, it really sucks.
I got the clutch 2 protects in a row. You know what's interesting? Oh, now he took a long time to use Sunny Day.
Venusaur crit feels bad.
My moveset ordering is quite awkward. I can't readjust my moveset in the overworld, so I have Curse in slot 1 and Return in slot 4, and it's really awkward. But I can't really adjust it right now. You know, Steve, this would be one of the few times where you wish MVF had opponent PP on your overlay. Oh, they
I'm
do.
getting really, really unlucky at this point.
All right. Come on, Charizard. Can I get first try Quick Claw again? Nope.
But you
Can I
did?
live?
No.
No. I don't think you can live that even with the sun not there. I don't think you can live that. On the bright side, this won't be better than my first run. So on my leaderboard, I'll be like,
Okay.
hey,
All right,
remember
fifth
this run?
try.
It was lucky.
Dang it! 0 for 5 on Charizard.
You know what's interesting? When you go into the Venusaur at low health, he always uses Solar Beam, so you get a free Protect in.
Oh, I've been hit by a special drop. I am dead.
Honestly, if you're hit by a special drop on Espeon, I think you should just reset.
Yeah.
Okay, I was spamming way too many Protects. I'm all out now. Alright, +4. Now you just need to use Rest. Alright. Second attempt at Charizard. Didn't get it. Darn. Do you like what this has come to?
A pissing match with Red.
Yes. That's one way to describe it.
I just have to pray that he doesn't put the sun up, because when he puts the sun up, it gets real hard. Oh.
Yeah, it's
And for some reason, it keeps doing loads of damage. I can't tell if they're crits because they go by so fast.
I can tell you normal Solar Beam only does a third. Or a quarter. So if it's more than that, it's
Yeah, but what
probably a
level are
crit.
you?
Wait till I'm not asleep. I just got crit.
I'm 73.
I died. The Venusaur crit me twice.
I'm at 73, so ranges should be better for me than you.
68.
Oh, ranges should be way better for me than you. Don't worry though, you're gonna win first. We all know it.
Well, it's not like... I mean, we said in the first run, the level doesn't really matter. We just need Quick Claw and Charizard. The only difference the level would make is, I guess you'd survive an extra Solar Beam. Buys you a bit more time to set up. I've been turn 1 charmed.
All right, come on. Quick Claw Charizard, let's do this. Let's
No
do
Quick
this.
Claw.
Come on.
No Quick
Sixth
Claw.
try.
No Quick Claw.
Sixth try. Yes.
Damn it.
I don't think I'm gonna beat the first run though.
I can tell you I didn't. My first run was 123.
Oh my god. The Blastoise got me down to 9. 126.01.
Nice. Did you beat your first run?
I have no idea. This is gonna be close. I'll have to look into it. Let me go check the stream and see.
Pikachu paralyzed me.
Oh, right. I can't see my own stream from the subsection.
Okay, you've got to be kidding. Dude, this sucks.
Oh, I lost my first run.
That honestly doesn't surprise me.
I lost by 40 seconds to the first run, despite the slightly better luck and superior strategy.
I'm doing worse because for getting radio card, and I had better luck last time.
I mean, oh well, you beat me by 3 minutes last time, so you're like 4 minutes over your last run.
340. My life split is showing me. All right, I think that was a crit.
Oh, interesting. Your battle with
Crits.
so for Venusaur, I really go in there. I just start with a curse, then I use a protect, then I use a curse, then I use a protect over and over again. And then once I get
Oh.
+4, I immediately use return. Like I don't use rest on Venusaur basically
Oh.
at all. I pretty much just start with a curse because that's the turn he takes in sunlight, and then I use protect.
That's a much better idea. I'm just so used to needing full health for the Charizard if it's going to do a lot, but if it's going to one-shot no matter what, I think Curse Protect is the better strat. You're right.
I mean, it got me to 6 attempts at Charizard.
I've only gotten there twice.
Oh my god, is it snowing heavy? Wow.
Doesn't your basement have a window you can go look out?
Like, look at this. Look at this. It's snowing so heavy. People on the internet. All right, now I'll probably get copywritten, but we're good. Don't worry about it. It was like 2 seconds. The internet
Oh,
can't
man.
figure out if someone put copyrighted material up there for 2 seconds.
Copyright
YouTube's not going to
system.
figure that out.
Copyright
Now, is the
detected.
NFL going to be able to figure it out?
Well, you didn't have
I
any
didn't.
audio playing, so that helps.
I didn't have the express written consent of the NFL. Plus, I wasn't even showing a score or anything. I was just showing the field with.
You know what's funny? How insanely lucky I got last time? This is the same level as my first run. I was the same level. I just got such good of luck that, I was at a false sense of protection. Dude, stop critting me. How many resets is this gonna take? Nice hat, Steve. I wonder... Oh my god, Espeon.
Yeah, at some point I just gave up on the. If I just went with protect on Pikachu, then then return, then return, then return, and then it's curse protect. And if I did knock out Pikachu in one hit, the Espeon in 2 hits,
Venusaur
then it
crit
was
me twice.
basically just reset.
The Venusaur crit me twice.
Yeah, Venusaur crits were quite plentiful, which I found to be really annoying.
In the first run, he never once crit me. The Espeon just crit me. And I got a special drop. Oh my god.
I got an email from Amazon saying, "Stay alert for scams." Is this the scam?
You know how often I keep getting
Emails.
those... You know how often I get those scam, like, text messages from, like, UPS or something, like, address was invalid, click the link to correct it, and it's just a suspicious-looking thing? My phone's supposed to detect those scams, but half the time it doesn't, so I have to manually tell it to block it.
Yeah, mine auto blocks pretty good on scams.
Mine
I
does, like,
can't remember
half
the
the
last time I
time.
got one.
Mine does, like, half the time, but the other half it doesn't.
Oh, actually, but I mostly use my Google Voice number. Maybe Google Voice has got a different kind of spam protection.
Maybe. Dude, I'm hardly ever able to get to the Venusaur. The Espeon stalls me way too much with Reflect. Spamming Psychic.
Oh man, It sounds like you might have iked red last time if it's so difficult this time with the same strategy. Actually, a better
I
strategy.
did red last time. I even admitted
You have
it.
a better strategy this time and it's harder. Oh man, who would have saw that coming?
Hey, at least I admitted it.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna use rest. Actually, you know what would really suck? Imagine if rest had like a Gen 1 miss effect. Imagine if rest just had a Gen 1 miss chance of just not working. You just don't go to sleep. That would suck, wouldn't it? I feel like they should have given Red an Umbreon. Oh my god, if he had an Umbreon instead, oh, but this fight would be so much worse.
You
Actually,
know,
wait, what
if
good moves?
red had an Umbreon instead of an Espeon, I actually do think that it would become a lot easier for a lot of Pokemon and a
Actually,
lot
yeah,
harder
yeah.
for others. But actually, you know what? Hold on, let me see what moves a level 80 Umbreon would have, or 70. What level is Espeon?
75, I think. I didn't even get the Protect. Oh.
'Cause they don't edit the moveset, right?
I don't think so.
Mostly default. So it would have. Oh no! If it was an Umbreon, it'd be terrible.
Well, the
The
Espeon has
Umbreon would
Mud
be
Slap.
garbage. The Umbreon has Moonlight, Screech, Mean Look, Faint Attack.
Well, he does have some custom moves here, like Reflect and Mud Slap.
Okay, well, if they were to do something very similar, it learns Mud Slap.
Hey, Steve. I tried to use Protect. I was paralyzed, but I still went first just to say I'm paralyzed. Like, I outsped the opponent just to be paralyzed.
Yeah. So here's the thing, like the Umbreon and Karen's hard because it actually does get Confuse Ray and Sand Attack via level up. But when it gets to the level that Red is, it loses both of them.
Okay, can I just DNF this run?
I mean, considering you're already 14 minutes over your last run, yeah,
Okay.
be a pretty anticlimactic ending.
I was
I'd
gonna
rather
try
see you
it, but
cheat in some more rare candies than that.
no. I don't wanna. Alright, I'm gonna need to see what my stats were like for the first run. Yeah, I was level 68 last time as well for red, and I think I don't remember what attempt it was, like 5th try? I was at 28 resets at 123. I just got Quick Clawed on Charizard way earlier. I think I got it 2nd try. Yeah, actually, Quick Claw is the only way. And that's what I did in the first run. Alright. 123.37.
Yeah, I think Charizard has a guaranteed knockout no matter what from full HP, so Quick Claw is the only answer. Hey, you could always go back and redo the league a bunch of times.
No. If I ever have
Okay,
to do
well,
that in a run, I'll route that in before I do red. I'm not going to leave red just to do league attempts. I'd rather kill a run than do that.
well, if you're finished, then I should probably look up my time and then add it to the leaderboard.
432. That's what I'm doing as well. I'm getting
I
my
have to go
first
back to my
playthrough.
first run. Sorry for anybody who's watching the vertical stream. You're not going to be able to tell. I have to go left, right, left, right. I did set up the vertical stream in a way where you would be able to see whatever I'm doing on my top monitor, but unfortunately, because I am looking up some. You know what? I can just put it. I can put it down here. Hold on.
I can show my leaderboard on vertical too. I just have
Oh, there
to
we go. There we
adjust
go.
it.
Now the people can see it. We're good. I'll put it at the bottom screen.
All right.
Where's the?
All right. I'll need to move that there. All right. Now they can see.
Okay. 125.
Cufant is 6 minutes better than Larvesta. 6 minutes better than
Oh,
Ralts. Those guys
okay.
had way easier red fights. Oh, I know why. They had setup moves. Cufant
I have
doesn't.
not put on the last few runs, so I'm gonna actually do that.
I can't believe this did 6 minutes. Actually, another thing that affected it is medium fast leveling group. Larvesta and Ralts are in the slow group, and it took them so much longer. Hey, Steve. I don't know.
Hmm?
I think it's been a week, so I'm sure you're over this by now, but my second playthrough of Ralts only had 3 resets.
Congrats.
It's been a week, so I thought it was safe to say it.
I'm over it. I don't even remember what happened.
Yeah, nothing happened.
I do have to look up though if I got a better time on the first run or second time of Ralts. Looks like I got 138. No, I definitely got a better time on the second run, it looks like. Oh no. That's so unfortunate.
Cufant wouldn't need +6. It only needs +4. But the problem is, setting up on the Venusaur is kind of difficult. Because you take a lot of damage from Solar Beam. A single crit can mess you up. If this thing had Amnesia as an egg move instead, we would have 100% chose it over Fissure. Any day. Just for red.
Didn't I do everything right on routes and still got like 9 resets and you got 2?
I just got better luck.
I think I remember doing like everything right. Like I put myself in the right situations at the right level for all of the possible ranges and whatnot, and you just didn't matter. I think that's what happened.
That's what these runs come to. All right, everyone. Thank you all for stopping by. I do appreciate it. The next stream will be tomorrow. Steve's probably going to do... I think Steve's going to do his stream at the normal 7 p.m. I'm not going to do mine until 10 because I'm going to be working more hours for the next 5 days. So Friday, I'm going to stream a few hours later, and there won't be a stream Saturday at all. And there'll still be a stream Tuesday, but the Saturday one's canceled. It would have just been way too late for Ike. But yeah, I will see you all later.